Okay. All right, let's get this pulled up and ready. Um, we're gonna go subscriptions. Oh, where is it? Here we go. Yes, this is the one we're gonna want to watch. Okay, we'll wait till we get some people here, and then we'll get to the talking about bipolar here. Good to see you, love of night. I'm glad you're here. Um, I went live just a little bit earlier. For some reason, when I go live on the phone, it needs to do some weird download with Google, so it just doesn't show up. And so we just got done walking to the park in my bridge. There's no graffiti on the bridge, and the roses are starting to come up a little bit better. Um, I think next week, when I do the walk, the roses will be extremely good. Right now, they're kind of just, you know. Winston, good to see you. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to keep people up to date, just in case. Um, Usually, when I take these walks now, it'll be like obviously that walk, and then when I get home, it'll be the more long form type of live. Um, I got to tell you, it sucks when all you do is leave your house and dumb shit happens, right? It happens time and time again, just on live with you guys. So imagine how it is just every day for me. And I've got to be the one, right? I've got to be the one. You see what I'm saying there when I say I've got to, though? You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't got to do some of nothing. But I've got to be the one to get in my head and be like, William, don't snap. William, try to say have a good day. William, fist bump. William, be positive. And I'm forced to do that pretty much. You shouldn't have to be forced to, when you leave your home, just be a normal, good fucking person, right? I've got my own struggles. And then this type of shit happens. And but finally, when he looked at my channel and I said, look, bro, I'm William living with bipolar. I'm mental illness. This is my channel is about. He's like, oh man, mental illness. Okay, man, respect, fist bump, and all this shit. Like, fuck, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna wait till we get about maybe 30 people in here, and then I've got like a little video that we're gonna listen to. And I got to tell you, man, there is some good content out there. But we're going to be talking about bipolar rage versus anger. Two unhealthy things. Rage and anger. But we're going to talk about the differences between the two. So, good morning, Ham. Good to see you. Man, there's people that have, I tell you, man, dude, I was so hateful, right? Like, let's be honest, guys. I would wake up irritable, hateful. People would DM me certain things on MAGA. I'd see certain things on MAGA, and then I would just come on here and be fucking as hateful, man. Just so hateful. And when I just had to come out and be honest, I'm bipolar. I am going to treatment. I've got a peer support. I've got all these type of things, right? And then to have people who, when I was doing the fuck MAGA shit, were like, kind of like, nah, man, fuck you, Will. But then people that support me, people who who have just in such a short amount of time have come into chat, said, hey, I'm bipolar. I've got anxiety. My mom's got all these people, man, who, and then people message me, on X. And now I have conversations with people. We got a lady here in PDX, named PDX, who on the 1st or 2nd, I'm gonna go over there to her house. She can't really get around. Her mom can't really get around, and I'm gonna go over there and we're gonna have some food and hang out. So it's just really cool that I'm actually, in just such a short amount of time, am actually helping people. That just warms my heart in ways you can't believe. And then I've got, Keeping It Hopeful, who is helping me with like merch and thumbnails and, that side of things, right? And now when people see me and I go live, I actually have a thumbnail. It's boom. So now when people see my channel, it's not just some guy in a Seahawks hat that titles bipolar. Well, now I've actually got a fucking logo. And it's bad fucking ass. I'm going to keep that my whole YouTube career, guys. What Keeping Hopeful has made for me, I'm keeping it my whole YouTube career. I'm not going to have somebody come in that does this weird, crazy, popping, artsy type, hey, bro, I can make your banner look like this or like that. Nah, bro. We're keeping it just like this. And just seeing it is so awesome. I'm being honest. Like, so not only do you click on my channel, maybe you read the bio, but now all the videos you're going to see are going to have that thumbnail of literally that. And so maybe that thumbnail, it'll pop out to somebody, and instead of just scrolling, you just see some dude with a Seahawks hat. Now you'll see, boom, bipolar. Whoa, let me check that. And that's thanks to, Keeping It Hopeful. It's also thanks to Ghostface, because Ghostface really is the one that coined the make people great again for me. So, and I have a lot of love and respect for Ghostface. So that's pretty cool. Again, guys, we're waiting until we get about 30 people. Usually it takes a few, 10, 20 minutes to get up there. So once we get there, we'll talk about what I want to talk about today. We've actually got no type of updates on, your normal characters. So there's nothing for me to address as far as that's concerned. I know it's not for everyone, but when I wake up with negative thoughts, I pray. It's helping me. I do have a Bible, guys, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. So, but I can't lie and say I'm there. Okay. Well, that's actually a good question. What is my ex? I don't know how people found me without being involved with X, but let me show you. Here's my ex. Oops. Well, now I'm going live for you. I don't know why that happened. Here's my so my ex is my name up there is Living with Bipolar, and then my @ handle is Portland Bipolar. I will link it on my profile. I always forget, guys. I'm just so forgetful. Why wouldn't I have my ex up there? Is silly. I'm having a struggle day to day. I have no reason to feel as anxious as I do, but I am full of doubt today. I hate GAD. Well, Miss Mo, I hope very briefly we can be a comfort to you. I'm sorry. I woke up kind of in a day too. I woke up. I was telling my chat earlier, man, like I'm in pain more than normal right now. I have maybe once or twice a month where I just wake up, the gabapentin's not helping, and it sucks. The thumbnail is very nice. I appreciate that. The thumbnail is pretty awesome. Off topic, if you remember me here is an update on Danny's live stream. I told him he missed my pipe order and he made them last night. They are being sent out. So we got an update, guys, of the Danny and Chris situation, of where we didn't know if they were scamming somebody. So the person that came in here with this information now has said, off topic, if you remember me, here is an update on Danny's live stream. I told him he missed my pipe order and he made them last night. They are being sent out. That's good. That's good. Me being a business person, I would have gave you your money and gave you your pipes, just because they were made for a birthday that didn't arrive in time. But that's tomato, tomato. People run their businesses differently. I'm just glad that you didn't get scammed out of money and you're getting your pipes. So that's great. Good to see you, by the way. Miss Mo, try taking some deep cleansing breaths in your nose and out your mouth. Well, I mean, sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't work, guys. Just because so many people, like for me in my life, well, I do take deep breaths though, right? You guys do hear that. So I do that. But sometimes when I hear somebody say, hey, William, take a deep breath, I'm like, bitch, fuck you. How about I hit you in the jaw? You know, that's just kind of like where I go with it. Come on. Can you? Okay, well, hello. Love my baby. Oh, my beautiful gizmo. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Look at you. Look it up here. Yeah, look it up here. Oh, I love you, mama. Oh, my baby. Look at my other baby. They just kind of hang out, you know? My Harley bug, my just lioness, my just furry, fluffy, just bunny type queen ass of a kitty. Just, oh, yes. Oh, my God, I love snuggling with her. When it's a cold night, I can't wait for the winter. Ooh, I can't wait for the winter. Oh, yeah, I love my Harley. Anyways, okay. Here's Will's X link. Thank you, Miss Axtel, as always. And I'm gonna hold you to, sending out your husband to, or you and your husband coming out and giving me my, my goodies this weekend. I'm gonna hold you to it. You can't offer food and then renege. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. I'm gonna stick you to that one. Vicky, talking about how I am feeling is actually the best way for me to get through it. The box breathing works too, though. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Miss Mo. This is the reason for the channel. So we're very low on views today, so I might just go ahead with the what we're going to go through initially, and then we'll get to just talking and hanging out. I don't know what time it is. Maybe it's still a little early for most people. It's about 9:25. Thank you, Winston. I appreciate you. Reach out to me anytime. Hello, Misfits. How you doing? I hope you're well. I missed my tortie cat, Pip. She died in March. 15 years. 15 years seems to be the age. What's weird is I hope I live the next 15 years, but then if I live the next 15 years, I honestly wish that I lived the lifetime of my cats. I would rather go through the suffering and pain of losing my kitties than me going first and, my kitties losing me, right? Especially with all their creature comforts, just their love and imprinting on me, just the love I give them. I have paid, again, I've told you guys before that I paid Dove Lewis to basically, if I pass away, they'll make sure they go to a good home. But will that good home give them all the treats and love that they're used to? Or will they just be a cute middle-aged cat that gets love every once in a while? It's a tough thing. You don't know how somebody else is going to, whatever. We're going down another subject here, but I hope I outlive my cats. It'll be painful as hell. But I'd rather me suffer than them, if that makes sense. Um, I react that way when I have gallbladder pain. I want to punch whoever says just breathe, even though I know breathing will help. Hey, Guy, how you doing, man? What you got? What you got planned today, man? You got anything planned? You got any news? I saw some post about you today. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was somebody talking shit. Somebody wishing your death, I think. Oh no, yeah, that's what it was, guys. It was guy. Somebody posted to Guy that he would kill him. Can I even say that on live? If I did, I guess I'm getting banned. But somebody said they wanted to kill Geyer in an official post. Like, wow, what the hell has Geyer done to you? Geyer just reports serious shit. So if you want to kill him, then what have you done? You know, what is your issue? Pistol Annie, always good to see you. Always good to see you. Doing good, mental health, 10 out of 10, blood sugars in range, everything good over here. Are you Misfit? Are you diabetes 1 or are you diabetes 2? I have today off from work, so that gives me too much time to be in my head. Well, again, hopefully I can help you out a little bit. And again, good to see you, Vic, as always. Good to see you, Miss Mo, as always. You know, guys, I do have a bit of short-term memory, so if I say hello twice or good to see you twice, don't take it the wrong way. Gabapentin is destroying me, guys. Gabapentin is destroying me. And the pain is so bad that unless I do weed every day, I've got to be on gabapentin. And so, you know, I don't know how to get past that. Yeah. So that's a tough one. Honestly, I feel better already. Something about saying things out loud takes away their power for me. And you got community here. You know, this is what this channel is about. We've got 32 people, guys. So let's get to the topic of today. And as I play this video, because again, guys, I do have another monitor. I don't know how to do it yet. Nobody's taught me how to do 2 screens where I could do all the other official YouTubers will play something and I'm there in the background. So forgive me. So we've got to do it through the phone until I can figure that part out. But we have, let's see. Oh, come on. Boom. So first of all, for everybody out there, if you would like good videos about bipolar, hey, check out this channel. I want to shout out this channel. Polar Warriors. And you can't really, oh, well, there we go. You can kind of come and focus. So it's called Polar Warriors, and it's at Polar Warriors. Very good channel. So today's video, guys, I'm going to try to make sure my mic is close enough. You guys can kind of see the video. You can kind of see him talking right. If the audio is not good, will you immediately in chat tell me if the audio is not good from this video? Because obviously I want you to hear the video. So we got 7 minutes, guys, if you can bear with me. And the video is about bipolar rage versus anger. And again, we're kind of looking at from what you've seen. As far as I'm concerned, maybe you're going through some things. Maybe you've got family. But this video is for information about bipolar.
I'd like to make an important distinction. I've talked a lot about bipolar anger in several videos, but I never really got into the difference between bipolar anger and bipolar rage. The two kind of get mixed
the audio
up
good?
Or used interchangeably when they both require a very different approach. It's like the same species, just 2 different animals. No need for a long intro, so let's
mic
jump
check,
right
mic
into
check.
it. If I were to summarize the key differences in the most basic way, it would be this. Bipolar anger is like being mad, but it's more amplified than it should be. It's disproportionate to whatever the trigger was.
Thank you, P-Town.
Or it happens without a trigger at all. Normal anger usually has a clear cause and effect. Someone spits in your face, you get angry. With bipolar anger, it's like the effect comes before the cause, like being irritable or on edge before anything goes wrong. Normal anger.
So, guys, none of this since I've started this channel has been. Is the word called rehearsed? Prehearsed? What's the word where you do something and then you make it seem like it's something? Rehearsed? Prehearsed? I'm shit with words, guys. But look, I would tell you guys I would wake up irritable, right? And I do. I wake up all the time irritable.
Responds to events. Bipolar anger responds to internal chemistry. That's the essence of bipolar anger. Bipolar rage is like being completely hijacked, like going from angry driving to completely losing control of the vehicle. Bipolar rage is more like a state where the trigger becomes irrelevant. It's just a spark that lights the fuse. I hope that makes sense so far. Let's get a little deeper into what the symptoms look like for each one and what's actually going on in the brain. Someone experiencing bipolar anger will be irritable or frustrated, like being on edge. They have a lower tolerance for stress and can get annoyed easily. It's really common for people to snap or be short with others. The reasons for feeling angry make some sense, but they're way stronger than how a typical person would react. Bipolar anger still has the essence of the person who is angry. They haven't completely lost themselves in the illness. Now, just so I said it.
So everybody tuning in, it's good to see you, P-Town. Thank you, Axtel, for linking the channel of the gentleman that's talking. Steve, good to see you. Unfiltered, good to see you. What's up, big dogs? Day 17. Many said you wouldn't go a week, nearly 3 weeks. Also, Unfiltered, if you didn't get my text, if you'd keep an eye on the gaming chair, because these people don't tend to knock, and I'd really hate to lose that chair. So if you can kind of try to keep up on that, I'd appreciate it. For everybody tuning in, we're looking here, we're talking about bipolar rage versus anger.
There are a lot of other conditions that can cause a similar type of anger response. However, my channel is focused on bipolar disorders, so we'll stay within the scope of that. Speaking from personal experience, I don't get easily agitated when I'm in a stable place. I might get angry from an obvious trigger, but it's proportionate to the situation. It also has a peak and then it starts to wash away. When I'm symptomatic, I might go from one thing to the next, getting upset at everything, like having an exposed nerve. And what I mean by symptomatic is when I'm elevated, like manic or hypomanic, or especially in a mixed episode. It's not common for me to get angry when I'm flat out depressed. Disproportionate anger is absolutely a sign that something is off for me. I have this golden question I ask myself all the time. Would this normally bother me this much if I were in a good mood? If the answer is no, I proceed with caution. I love analogies, so here's one. When my house is a mess and I'm in a good mood, it's not a big deal to me. When I'm symptomatic, it feels so overwhelming that I might freak out. It goes to show that nothing in my environment changed. It was something internal that changed. So that's basically what's happening in the brain. Now, let's do bipolar rage. Someone experiencing bipolar rage can suddenly have these explosive outbursts. Things like yell.
I need people to focus on this one. So we got bipolar rage versus anger. So just listen to what this guy's saying, man. This shit hits me deep.
Throwing things, slamming doors, or damaging property. It's really ugly. It's like being so flooded by emotions that you get possessed by them. It's almost impossible to stop or correct yourself in that moment. Like I said, completely losing control of the vehicle. Now, before I go any further, let me be very clear. Bipolar rage might explain why something happened, but that does not make it okay. We are still accountable for the harm it caused. This could mean treating the illness more aggressively, making amends to those we hurt, and especially
we're still responsible for our actions. And I've had to own shit. And I've had to say sorry to people. Guys, I just found this channel. And I'm thankful I did. Man, what a way to articulate it. What a good fella who is actually out here trying to help people with bipolar as well as I am. But he's doing it in such a great way.
putting safeguards in place for the next time it happens, like a real action plan. Waiting until we are raging means we've already missed that window of opportunity to stop it. Enough said, let's get into what happens in the brain during bipolar rage. We are basically in fight mode or total stress response. The part of our brain that regulates impulse control and judgment goes offline, which is like removing the brakes from our car. The emotional brain takes over, which is like driving even faster, until, of course, we lose control and crash into something. Bipolar rage usually happens when we are severely symptomatic, like during intense mania or a mixed episode. And yes, we can rage during psychosis, but psychotic rage is quite a bit different and a topic for another day. So now I have a few last important things to say about bipolar rage versus anger. Our loved ones, especially partners, experience rage as unsafe. Even if there's no physical violence, it's downright scary to be around. It makes people on the
Who wants to be around bipolar and you got to walk on eggs? This is why people, well, there's a lot of reasons, but this is one of the reasons people can't trust me, right? When they say we don't trust Will, well, there you go. It's facts. How can you trust somebody who can rage out and just, I'm just thankful for forgiveness, man. I'm thankful for people being in my corner. But I can also understand why some people aren't.
receiving end lose trust and start to live in fear of it happening again, like always walking on eggshells. It's a trauma response and it destroys the foundation of relationships. Bipolar anger can usually be managed with coping skills, the kinds of things people learn in anger management programs or from therapy. Rage is all about prevention because once we start raging, our coping skills start to fail. This is why I always talk about TTIF, treat the illness first. The less we are symptomatic, the less we rage. It's brutally that simple. The illness is like the source of the fire. So instead of running around putting out tiny fires, get to the source and treat the illness first. If you found this video helpful, the biggest compliment you could.
So there, like, I want to go and watch all this guy's videos, but honestly, I like doing it. What is it called? A cold reaction or a dry reaction? Whatever it is, where you come to your channel and you just push play. You know, my mom drank alcohol, smoked weed, did some crystal meth. She did a bunch of fuck shit when she had me. So I don't know how somebody becomes bipolar, right? It's obvious they say it's a chemical imbalance, it's this and that. But I wonder to myself if it was her neglect while she was carrying me, Or could this just be, even if she wasn't on drugs or liquor or marijuana and crystal meth and all these things and heroin, if she wasn't doing all these things, I wonder, could somebody still be bipolar? You know? All right, we're going to get to the comments. I appreciate everybody staying tuned in for that. Sometimes it could get boring watching, you know, or listening to somebody else that, you know, like I was trying to do there for you guys. Again, Unfiltered is going to help me, guys, to get it where I can do like they do, and it'll be here on the screen. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that, so we got to use the phone for now. I'm trying to make it work. I can't wait to see the posters. Let's see. Thank you also again, Miss Axtel, for linking the channel to the gentleman. I appreciate that. Again, shout out Unfiltered. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I have a misdiagnosis. It happens all the time, Miss Mo. It really does. It's wild, the amount of misdiagnosed out there, especially here in Portland. You'll go in, right? And then you'll come out, and it was just a doctor that's seen you for 10 minutes. He was tapping his pen. He's looking over there because he wants to go play golf with the buddies. And then he does medications and says this, this, and this. Rowan says, Miss Mo, misdiagnosis is a thing. Yes. So I think second and even third opinions are always good. Yes. It's so tricky finding some of this out for folks. Man, you know what? So I was told my whole life, well, you're bipolar. Bipolar is depression. That's really all I knew. And I'm being honest with you. Oh, you're just depressed, William. You're just depressed. That's why your actions are this way. Well, how the hell you gonna tell me I'm bipolar and then really not be like, William, this, this, and this. And let's set up a plan for this. And let's have treatment for this. Let's have treatment for that. Let's have you go to group. You know? Let's have you go to some classes. Crazy, man. Bipolar is fucked. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to say it like that for the people that are watching to be hopeful. I'm just saying, man, it's like, it just feels like a fucked situation. I'm already on diagnosis 4 of 5. It's okay though, because knowledge is power, in my opinion. Yes, Miss Mo. I hope some of you might have went and followed that person if you want to know more about bipolar for yourself or for family member or friends. If you follow that gentleman, he seems wow. He seems so on point. It's ridiculous. I would pay him if I could to be my doctor. You see how calm he is and factual, and within 7 minutes he said so much powerful shit that is so true about just me and my diagnosis. But what I'll do is I'll try to, every day when I come on, I'll pop one of his videos up. Again, it's nothing. I'm not going to watch them, outside of YouTube. I'm going to bring him up here and we're just going to have kind of a reaction. And, man, a really scary representation of bipolar is the beginning scene of Mr. Sorry, I don't know that word. It upset me so much because often people with bipolar, especially type 2, are more a danger to themselves than others. Type 2 diabetic. I'm also type 2 diabetic, Misfit, so keep on keeping on, my friend. Being diabetic too does not mean we cannot live a great life. and that we can't have treats every once in a while. Your mother may have been bipolar, or your father as well. It is often diagnosed in people with a family history. Well, I can tell you that it definitely isn't my father, or was. My father passed away. I did get to meet my father. Me and my father got to hang out. His rights were taken because my mother and my grandmother and them painted him as a bad figure, and he didn't have enough money to continue to fight for me in the courts. And I saw all the documentation. All these years later, he had all the court documentations. He had all the proof, all the receipts, literal receipts of him trying to fight me for me. He spent thousands of dollars. And this is back in 82, guys, 82, 83, 84. And money, the amount of, the what I'm trying to say is that the money amount then, like say $1,000 then, is like what? $7,000 now? I don't know the difference in money like that, but there is a difference. And so he was spending so much money, and he just lost. And because he firefighter, mechanic, Air Force on that side, of course, also on my mom's side, they were. But here's the thing too, guys, now that I actually think about it, is my mother was adopted, meaning that my grandmother was her mom, my grandfather was not. So it may seem that maybe my grandmother could have. It's so confusing. If it's really family history, that's a hard one. Drug alcohol use during pregnancy can play a part in mental illness. My daughter feels like she's bipolar. I feel it's teen hormones. Well, if your daughter feels she's bipolar, you might need to kind of, figure that out. I mean, it obviously could be teen hormones, but if your daughter feels a particular way, maybe she's just trying to reach out to mom, Maybe she's trying to reach out to mom. I'm sure you'll know how to address that. So, wait a minute. We got Tommy Boy's girl? Oh, we got the queen in the house. We got the queen in the house. Oh, shit. Talk about having a better day now, guys. Man. Good to see you. Very good to see you. I'm surprised you're here, right? I'm thankful you're here because I'm not trying to embed myself back into the group, right? But I am very sorry for the things that I said and did to you and Tommy. And sorry, guys. Anyways, yeah, I'm just happy you're here. So, and I am sorry. I know it's hard to. Is William really sorry? Because all certain people knew is like, oh, well, William's sorry one day and fuck you the next, and William's sorry again and fuck you, and William's sorry and fuck you. How can a normal person be cool with that? Right? Honestly. Every day will bring new challenges, but I got to give it to you, Will. You're doing it, bro. Don't let the background noise be a distraction. You got this. I appreciate you being here. We also got a new mod in chat, guys. Not sure, how often the person will be around, but it's somebody that I do trust, even though I was the most hateful to. Again, people who are mod guys are people who are very important to me, people I respect. I mean, I respect and love everybody that comes to this chat, but there's just people that stand out. So don't think just because you don't got the little blue shield, man, you know, um, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you guys are well. You know, I always hope that, you know, when Tommy goes out, he's okay. Um, you know, and I hope you're safe. You know, Tommy girl, I hope you're safe. Um, and you know, I'm not sure if you've been able to talk to a lawyer yourself, just a lawyer yourself, whether you can personally own a gun or not, because from what I'm seeing and understanding, a spouse or just even a girlfriend, boyfriend, the other person who doesn't have their gun rights taken can have a gun if it's in a safe. And people said when I brought that up that I was trying to get Tommy in trouble. And I just think you should talk to a lawyer if you haven't and see if you can own a gun and have it in a safe. I'm just being real honest. I'm not trying to, people say when I say this, I'm trying to get Tommy in trouble. But how in the fuck can it be law that one person can't have one and then the other person's rights are taken as well? Like, you guys are in a very dangerous situation. And if you do talk to a lawyer, Tommy boy girl, and you are allowed to have a weapon, a gun to protect yourself and your family, I got one for you. Free. Legal. Nothing's illegal with me, guys. So I don't know if Carrie's still here or she just dropped in and dropped out, but get a hold of a lawyer yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to this other guy. Don't listen to that guy. Maybe talk to an actual lawyer and see if you can by law own a weapon, man, because you guys got to understand something, man. I've ruined my friendships. This is my fault. I ruined my friendships. I talk shit on people, but I still care about these people, which how does it make sense? I don't know, but it's facts. I remember one time I was on the Max, and I don't know if I was live or I had messaged Carrie when I had her phone number, and he had got assaulted at the school at the PCC, I believe it was. You got some of you remember when he was assaulted at PCC, and he had his phone taken and he got hit in the mouth and it was bloody and shit. I reached out and I said, man, I'm so sorry. I'm so mad. You know, I'm so mad that Tommy got hurt. And so, like, the whole time with my crash out, man, I was just digging this hole and telling everybody, fuck you. Anybody that was cool with Tommy, fuck you. I was like, Tommy's girl, fuck you. I was just digging this hole, man, and saying, fuck everybody. Instead of just stopping, breathing, thinking, you know? And I'm just thankful, guys, that these individuals have forgiven me. That's all I care about. That's the least I can ask for. If I could even ask for anything, right? Let's be honest. So I'm just glad they're rooting for me, man. You know? Yeah, we're not hanging out, doing none of that. But the fact that they're rooting for me is all that matters. The guilt and shame we carry is often unbearable. Yeah, the guilt. I've done some shameful stuff, but it's the guilt, man. How can you expect somebody to forgive you when you can't forgive yourself? Motherfuckers want to be like, oh, Will cries on stream. Will cries on stream. Well, I'm an emotional motherfucker, man. I'm living through some real life shit. I lost a gang of friends, man. Uh, Vicky, besides being happy one moment and then turning another emotion the next minute, what other symptoms are there for bipolar? Hey, bro, keep moving forward. Rock on. Good to see you, Dan. Good to see you, Dan. Good to see you, Skittles, as well. Robbie, good to see you. I'm 99% sure that you're right, William. I know that's the case with the feds. I appreciate that. I'll be honest. I'm still scared to death. I'm so mad at myself for being afraid. That's exactly what they want. It might be hard for some of you guys to understand because some people are like, you only knew Tommy for a month or two. How the fuck do you, and they say I'm gay and I love Tommy and all this weird shit. Sometimes, man, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of you guys in chat, you just meet somebody and you connect, man. You just connect. It feels like you've known them, right? And then to hear somebody that you care about that's close and they're scared. You know, I tell you what, Tommy boy girl, I tell you what though. If you or Tommy ever need me for anything, I'm there. I promise you that. I'm not talking about the fucking events and the flag waves and the barbecues. I'm talking some real shit. Imagine the feeling, guys, of say you live in the city with somebody or they're just right across the border either way, like you're within, say, 5 to 10 miles of the individual. And just imagine, guys, they say that they don't feel safe and they're scared. And you can't do shit. Because you can't really just show up. Because then if you show up, you're fucking putting yourself in some shit. Like you're trying to be back part of the fucking crew or whatever you want to call it. But it's fucking hard, man. I've never been okay with Tommy getting hurt. I was never okay with the window being smashed and and Tommy's girl being sprayed and the dog and all this shit, bro. I've never been okay with it, but I can't do shit about it. I can't like be a support because, right? I still love and care, and I know maybe they love it. I don't know, but the thing is, guys, there's not that friendship, you know, which is okay. Like I can deal with that, but I still can't deal with the, the threats and the harm. But I got to sit by like everybody else, watch it, who's watching it from across the country, who can't do nothing, but yet I'm close enough to be able to do something, but I can't. You see, my hands are tied. Imagine that, right? And again, it's my fault. I'm not blaming nobody but myself. And I'm just trying to have people understand my feelings, you know? Anyways, Tommy's girl, thank you for being here. If you talk to a lawyer and you can own a weapon, I've got one for you free of charge. It's nice. You'll love it. And it's a 357 revolver. And let me tell you something, man. When that thing goes off, if you miss, the motherfuckers are running. I promise you. I promise you. And, again, if something's ever going on and you feel like, you need some help, I guess 911, right? You call the police first, but I promise you, if you ever need me for anything, I'm there, All the grace being shown makes my heart feel so full. You all gonna make me cry, grateful and hopeful. I never in my life thought that I would see Miss Tommy Boy in my chat, right? Like I know she forgave me and move on, but I never thought I'd see her, and that's something. That is absolutely something, guys. Stay positive, Will. You're doing this the right way. Keep it up. I appreciate authenticity. That is why the whole Tuesday, Thursday lives, coffee dude, sing irritated me so much. Climatics used Tommy, guys, and I kind of was telling Tommy that at the beginning a bit. For Clyde to say that he made Tommy, nah, you might have helped him on YouTube, bro. But you buy your subs, you fucking piece of shit. It's been proven now on X. It's all over that Climatics bought his subs. And so what he did is he used Tommy for Tommy's group of people, for Tommy's people. And you know what, man? Tommy would never bring this up, but we know that Clyde owes Tommy money. And what I say this because when Clyde would get the super chats, he would tell people that the super chats go also in between the people that are on the show. Did that ever happen? I don't believe so. We all came into this and we all know each other because of Tommy. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, there was Portland Andy, there was Honey Badger Mom, there was all these BC Preacher, but every single one of us is here because of Tommy. This is facts. Fuck Climatics, man. What a dirty individual. What a dirty thing to do, man. What a dirty thing to do. You had love and respect from people. So what about the fucking trolls in chat? I fell for that. I fell for the trolls. No longer will I. I fell for the trolls. You're supposed to be some type of professional wrestler, whatever. You're supposed to know and train yourself to, and you flipped out on his chat. So what the fuck about his chat, man? Despicable human being, bro. You let money and trolls get in between what the fuck you guys were doing. Tommy's going to do great things, guys. I used to think and say that Tommy's not going to go nowhere. Tommy's got his spot. He's going to do good, and I wish him the best, man. If him and this girl ever reach out, I'll be there to help. I have burned all those bridges too, Will. It's a sad place to be. I've said shit to my ex-best friends out of anger and can't take it back, but I never meant to say it. Stay strong. Be proud of yourself for not turning tail and running, Carrie, because I would have been so tempted to move again after that happened. I see you as having... Look, man, how is Carrie not strong? I think I only met her one time, in the interaction that I had with her kind of sucked because it was right when Pretend Media was filming the Patriots cars, because we during the barbecue we all parked where that it wasn't Tesla then, but it's that Tesla parking lot across from the storage. And so I had chased him off, and then I see Carrie walking up. Well, I'd never literally met Carrie. Even hanging out with Tommy and going out to eat and picking up the car, doing all these things, I never met Carrie. And so I didn't know what she looked like. And she's walking up all in black, bro. So I'm thinking black block. I'm honest to God with you. She would even tell you. I'm like, yo, at first I was like, hey, what's up? You know, like she's like, oh, I'm Carrie. I'm Tommy's. I'm like, oh, I gave her a big hug, and but at first I thought she was Antifa. Like, what are you doing in this parking lot? Swear to God, it's the truth, guys. Swear to God. And so I met her the one time, and that was super cool. How is she not strong, bro? She got to see Tommy go out almost every day back then, for sure. It was every day, right? There was that violence, knife being pulled, people jumping in and out of cars, the three Mexicans, the three Juans. I mean, when I sprayed the girl in Seattle, and I do kind of regret that, but you got to realize a Seattle or Washington is a mutual combat state. If you come at me aggressively, which she did, it's mutual combat at that point. Now, do I regret it? I can say I do, but the spray happened. BC preacher got sprayed. I was so embarrassed and ashamed of myself. You know, I went back to the Airbnb. I was going to find my way home. I was just like, and guess who messaged me, guys? Guess who the fuck messaged me? Carrie did. Sorry, Tommy Boy's girl. Most of us know her name anyways. I try to just say Tommy Boy's girl, but I slip a little bit sometimes. But Tommy Boy's girl messaged me and consoled me. And then Tommy came back, patted me on the head like I was a little dog, because I mean, literally, I was looking down at the ground. Everybody's kind of happy and having a good night, and I'm just like so embarrassed just for the whole situation. And Tommy just came and was like, "Hey, man." So, but Carrie reached out, you know, and I'm thankful for that situation, for her doing that. I never doubted that you cared about Tommy. You were hurt because you lost a connection that you truly cared about. Pretty simple. Hello, John. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You might have came into a little bit emotional segment because I don't know if Tommy Boy's girl's still here, but she showed up, and that just felt so good, man. You know, one of the people that I hurt the most to just come into my chat is pretty powerful. Kiss, good to see you. I always call Kiss, so good to see Kiss. Wait, what did I miss? What did Clyde do now? No, it's not what Clyde did now, it's what he did. My 13-year-old grandson has more self-control than Clyde. Still missed the whole thing. Hello, Bob Cox. Good to see you. I'm unfamiliar with the Clyde situation. I got a lot going on, so I don't pay attention too much lately. Yeah, Carrie's a warrior, and I hope Carrie does reach out to a lawyer. And again, I will help her if she can tell me everything's good. I have watched Tommy since last November, and you also will. I've seen it all. Yes, you have, Dan. Yes, you have. I remember you. She is super strong and super kind. I got that problem also. When I get hurt, it turns to anger. So somebody said they don't understand what the deal is with Clyde. Well, here's basically the very short, simple version. Clyde decided to let Tommy's trolls, because Tommy's trolls will troll anybody, doesn't matter how good or bad. As soon as they give a little opening, they'll troll you. And so for some reason, Tommy would look, or not Tommy, but Clyde would look into Tommy's chat and see the trolls. Or some of the trolls would go to Clyde's chat. And instead of just fucking ignoring it and going about your show, he would look at these things and act a certain kind of way. But you guys got to understand, let me be honest with you. From the very beginning, and I don't care what nobody says, from the very beginning, Clyde had ulterior motives. It wasn't like, guys, oh, I'm going to befriend Tommy and we're going to do great things. He had this idea to boost his channel and to make money. So then these trolls start getting at Clyde. right? These trolls start getting at Clyde, and then he goes off on Tommy. He'll go off on Ground Zero. He'll go off on me. Whoever he goes off of, he goes off on these people, and these people don't control their trolls, right? And the trolls help with Tommy. Like the trolls engage with Tommy, and this is a way for Tommy to make a living. Okay, so we all know Tommy goes out there and he does his thing, and he's got his particular group of people. Okay, but you want to look at his chat and blame him for what's going on in his chat? Nah, man. And so Clyde flipped out over and over again, and then he made a comment in chat that he made Tommy. Let me pull it up for you guys, matter of fact. Let me actually pull up what Clyde said, actually. To hundreds of people, he said this, which is wild to me. How do you say this? Where is it, guys? Give me a second, please. Is it here? Okay, guys, here we go. Check this out, right? Clyde said he made Tommy, bro. Are you fucking kidding me, you pussy ass, fake ass wrestler? Tommy actually fights and uses these, bro. Clyde just sweats around grown man's nuts. Clyde literally. Ooh, text message. Sorry about that. But Clyde sweats around other people's nuts and licks ball sacks while Tommy actually uses his fists. But here's what Clyde said. Let me see if I can. You guys see that? Climatics TV. Without me, none of this would exist. You can thank me. Do you guys see that? Who the fuck says that? Without me, none of this would exist. You can thank me. Nah, bitch. You need to thank Tommy for all the love you got, for all the followers, for all the money you made, ad revenue, super chats, and all that, you piece of shit. If it's one thing I hope out of this whole thing, man, is that Tommy, if Tommy wants to forgive Clyde, because that's what he is. Tommy is a forgiving individual. I can only hope that Tommy does not allow that motherfucker back. And guys, some of you guys would see sometimes Clyde would make, what is it called, jabs at Tommy. Like he would say a comment that just seems disrespectful to Tommy. Like, bro, you're not that guy, bro. You're not that fucking guy. You're not that guy. I think Tommy's show would be bigger than anything Clyde could do. Yeah, you know, I hope that Tommy can somehow find how to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm saying, can we bring Unfiltered and Raw, guys? Can Tommy and Unfiltered and Raw link up? Tell me that wouldn't be a better show. Tell me I'm wrong. Be honest with me. Let me make a poll real quick. Let me make a poll for chat. Start a poll. We're going to do Tommy and Unfiltered show. Yes or no? Start a poll. We got a poll up, guys, for chat. Unfiltered and Tommy show. We got Bach. I don't know what the fuck that idiot's saying, but we'll get to it. Because I'm not trying to miss anything in chat here. Yes, he is super strong and super kind. He was banning people from Tommy's chat for trashing him. What? Winston, he was banning people's chat in Tommy's chat? Oh, no, that's not good. You can't do that. You can't really do that. In my chat, I do let my mods give people a warning, and then the hate's got to go just because I want my chat to be positive. But when you're like out there like Tommy, bro, that's engagement. And you trying to ban somebody just because they don't like you, or they're like fuck you, or they're like clawmatics or crymatics, or oh no, you can't do that. That's fucked up. Now you messing with Tommy's money. So not only do you owe Tommy money, but essentially you're messing with Tommy's money. You see, guys, because this is engagement, right? You get money off of engagement. And so now you're messing with Tommy's money. That's not good, bro. Troll, yeah, yes, trolls, but us trolls also see through Clyde's bullshit. Main character syndrome. Yes, Spanky, good to see you, Spanky. I hope you're well. Navy wife, good to see you. Much love and support. I love you, Navy wife. If anyone is wondering if they are bipolar, look it up on Google or YouTube and read the symptoms. It is great knowledge. Hey, Rick, good to see you. Not sure if I said hello to you. Yeah, I finally said something to Clyde the other day in Zach's chat. The dude just wouldn't stop complaining about trolls and making the whole chat about himself. Yep. They definitely boost the algorithm. Yes, Winston, you can't, for somebody like Tommy, bro, you cannot be just, oh, they say Will's got dick ears and me and Tommy are cool, but you want to ban somebody just because they say dick ears or whatever the fuck they, or missing teeth, or that's silly, bro. Like, that's algorithm, that's his genre. Like, not only does Clyde owe Tommy money, right? But now you're messing with his money. Like, literally, that's what Tommy does for a living, guys. It's true when he says that. You would think Clyde would have more self-control since he wrestled live in front of 15 people any night. 15 people. He was a B-tier wrestler. He's trying to be the main character with Zach X. So, wait a minute. So you guys tell me that Clyde is now latched on to Zach X in some way? Like, now he's trying to literally latch on like a parasite to Zach X? Is that what I'm understanding here in chat? So he kind of said fuck Tommy, and now he's trying to latch on to Zach X? Well, we know Zach X is friends with Tommy. So we know that. So hopefully Zach X puts Climatics in his place. Let's see what old Bach says. Mr. fucking spend 3 hours changing a tire, blaming it on me with 17 different tools. I found Tommy and restreamed him before anyone. Okay, you get muted for that. That's actually a lie. Sorry, guys. We all know that's a lie. So we're going to put user in timeout. Bach, go eat some bacon and you can come back. So it wasn't Bach. The fuck? It was actually Portland Andy, right? Or was it Valley Ray? It was either Portland Andy or Valley Ray. Can somebody fact check that? Because it was one of those two, right? Or was it Honey Badger Mom? I think it was Portland Andy, guys, to be real honest with you. But we all know it wasn't Bach. Bach was not a thing when I was out there, guys. When I linked up with Tommy on the first No Kings and we started doing our thing, bro, Bach was nowhere to be seen. That's actually factual. And Bach, go fuck yourself. Literally go fuck yourself, you jihadist piece of shit. Like, I don't mind you being nice and being here trying to be nice. I will never be cool with you. But on the same note, you going to come in here and try to lie, bro, and be relevant? Go fuck yourself. How about that? What are all these people saying these things? And it really bothers me. Like, you got Clyde, the Clyde situation. Then you got Bach. Bitch, you were nowhere around. I'm not trying to be the guy like, oh, William was there. Because the people that were there, Carrie, Tommy, Ghostface, Josh, Cade, Haley, just all these people, Otso, all these people know. And that's all that matters. But to say, bro, to try to pump your bitch, go fuck yourself. Sorry, guys. I don't like Bach for a lot of reasons, guys. He made fun of my bipolar, which is wild. Like, he made fun of the bipolar thing. Like, okay, hate me and make fun of me. But when you attack a group of people, everybody who's bipolar, bro, and you try to blame me for popping your tire, you fucking piece of shit. People always use me for clicks, man. Depends of what kind of chat you want. Bach, you are the Muslim version of Clyde because that's what you look like. I always thought Clyde was off a little. Tommy's real life. Why does everybody want to claim they discovered Tommy, right? It does, like, I didn't discover Tommy first. I saw the video, I believe, again, of Portland Andy, and I got off the couch. And I just sort of decided to join Tommy in his mission. You know, guys, I didn't said a lot of hurtful things to Tommy, but you know, the facts that I have is I protected Tommy time and time again. Even Carrie said, "Thank you, man. I'm glad you're out there." I'm not saying recently, but back then, you know, Will, I'm glad you're out there. I feel so much better when you're out there with Tommy. And that means a lot, even just memories, guys. Remember memories. Memories are important. Yes, there's bad ones, but I got a lot of good ones, man. And I'm glad that I was out there for a lot of that initial violence, man, for the real fight against Antifa and in the encampments they had out there. And I don't need nobody to validate that, but you know, when I look back, it feels good that I did look out for Tommy, man. And these dumbasses that keep saying I'm the one that discovered Tommy and this, that, and the fourth, like, bro, you're just trying to ride Tommy's dick. You never did nothing in real life. I've never claimed anything. I've never claimed that I was the first one out there with Tommy, or I was the first one to find Tommy. I never claimed that Tommy owes me money or owes me some shit. Tommy don't owe me shit. I didn't need money. I never asked Tommy for money, but he knew that I didn't have funds because we would go out to eat and I would just sit there. So Tommy took it upon himself to be a good friend and feed me. He didn't have to ask me, William, do you got money? William, do you have a job? None of that was ever brought up. And Tommy looked out for me. And I never asked for $1 for Tommy. I never said Tommy owed me shit. And that's facts. If you look at anybody who was trying to be a real friend out there, just look at that. And then look at all these other people that latched on. They want to use him for money. They want to use him for the clicks. And that's the difference between me and these other fuckers. Is I was really trying to be out there to help them, and then my mental health just spiraled, man, and I destroyed my friendships. So he timed me out in Zach's chat yesterday. I had been following Zach X from the day he handled business at the Whipple. You guys might need to somehow find out, message Zach on X. And if you can't message Zach on X, go to one of his posts and say, bro, man, I've been supporting you, and Climatics banned me. Because maybe Zach X might not know that's going on. I'm not sure. But you got to reach out, guys, and let him know that Clyde's being reckless and that Zach is going to have to go into his YouTube studio and unban people. So Tommy discovered himself after the KO. That's hilarious. That's true. People take Tommy's kindness as his weakness. You know, guys, I posted pictures recently on my X with me and Tommy having food at different places. I would post and say, this is the calm before or after the storm. I wish for more moments like this. I wish personally me and Tommy's girl, could have went camping, could have done things, just could have been friends outside of the violent atmosphere that we were in. Does that make sense? I wish we could have went out to eat more. I wish we could have went bowling more. I wish we could have went on the river. Man, I wish we could have done some more fun things and relaxing things and building the friendships than being in the fire and chaos of what was happening every night. You know, I hope that Tommy hears about the air show that Unfiltered and Anger Argoni are going in. I know that Unfiltered has got us a spot that we could pull in trucks and have our own spot. So it's not like Tommy would have to pay anything. Maybe we can see if we can get Tommy out there, guys. Maybe his girl. I don't know. I mean, who wouldn't want to drink a couple cold ones and watch the 250th celebration of the not the Hell's Angels? What do they call those? Some angels, Blue Angels, I believe. And it's going to be like all day, guys. It's 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're doing more than just that. They're going to have helicopters and all kinds of fucking cool shit. Maybe I'll have to reach out to Unfiltered and see if he wants to send an invite to Tommy. Man, how cool would that be, guys? How cool would that be, right? Just saying. No bullshit, no stress. You know Antifa's not going to show up because it's a whole ass event about being prideful for Americans. We got motherfucker rolling up in Tesla trucks, fucking Dodge trucks. I mean, ain't no way Antifa's going to have any fucking play out there. They don't have play anywhere else anyways, to be fair with you. Right? So they're definitely not going to come to a 250th air show. I love planes, guys. I can't wait for that. I unsubbed from Zach's stream because Clyde was involved. I may go back in, I may not. Rick says, yet he allowed trolls to insult Zach and Paulie, but if anyone said something about Clyde, banned. Yeah, that's crazy. People were trying to send supers and couldn't because Clyde banned them. Oh, shit. So you're messing with Zach X money. Man. Rick, can you see me? Navy wife says, Rick, can you see me? I fully support Zach, but will not be in any chat with the Clyde mods in. Bob Cox, you have to check the channel history, etc., then ban. Kind of need a brain. I really like Zach X a lot, but I can't give Clyde any of my time. John Graves says, I was in Zach's chat yesterday. I just saw a bunch of people attacking Clyde and Paulie. I wasn't sure about what the problem was. Sorry, I'm trying to... Bach, you are fucking... Bach, you know what, man? This channel is really trying to be about bipolar and mental illness and trying to be positive and not hateful. Bach, you are the biggest scum of the earth. And you think you can come here and get play with me. The only reason I don't ban you is because if I do, you can still come in and talk. So now I can see you and just fucking mute you. And so for my mods, if you ever see Bach coming here before I do, just fucking mute him for 24 hours every fucking time. He gets no conversation in here. He's trying to stay relevant. He's talking about other people's channels that are failing. Bro, you're done. You're done. Your last content was saying that I slashed your tires. And so people, of course, would tune into that. That's clickbait. That's what you call clickbait, where you lie. I don't wish good for you, Bach. I really don't. Plus, you're against the values of my country. You're Muslim, man. You are a self-proclaimed Muslim who loves pepperoni pizza. You guys don't believe me? Let me show you this. Let me show you something, guys. This guy can't even hold true to his own religion, man. This guy has no idea who he is. Let me see. Where is it? Is it here? Oh, here we go. Let me just show you this, guys. Bach Precision. Not gonna lie, I liked pepperoni pizza as a kid before I knew what pepperoni was. Which I don't believe that. How do you not look at something and it's called pepperoni pizza, but that you don't understand that's pork? I can't do that, bro. And so, bro, I know he eats pepperoni pizza, bro. You know, we know he eats bacon. So he's not even true to his own religion, bro. Anyways, let's move on. Sorry, guys. Clyde has been premiering his videos, so there's still a chat and you can send him super chats, but he's not actually there live. When have you ever seen new subs coming into a chat filled with nonsense, babbling trolls? I never have. Bob, can you block them yourself if you don't want to see what they have to say? Hopefully Zach X hurries up and goes to jail where he belongs. This is what Philly says. So it was Portland Andy. I'm seeing that it was Portland Andy. I'm a little back in chat, guys. So it was Portland Andy. So, yeah, you were the first one, Bach. I knew it was either Portland Andy or Valley Ray, but it was Portland Andy. I was right. So go fuck yourself. Not Portland Andy. Go fuck yourself, Bach. I think Portland Andy is hilarious. Portland Andy went down to Ice one time, dressed all in black bloc, and he was like, "Hold the line, hold the line." So he was getting Antifa hyped up to like just get wild, and it was hilarious because it's like, "Hold the line, hold the line," and then when the Ice came out and started, doing their thing, Portland Andy was across the street just filming it, just like, like. Zach isn't going to jail. He will win an epic lawsuit. Yo, keeping it hopeful. Keeping it hopeful. My merch creator. The banner that's made for me, guys, that I use, the everything, the what is it called? The snapshot. What the hell is it called? Oh, the thumbnail. The gear that you guys will see once I get monetized and have like a little merch. I got to create a website and just, oh my God, I got so much to do. But keeping it hopeful is my merch person and is the person who has done the banners and everything for me. So shout out to keeping it hopeful. What an awesome person. I wouldn't be able to do none of this. It doesn't bother me so much, but I'm not trying to grow a channel either. I've been watching Portland Andy for close to 10 years. He's how I found Tommy. 10 years. Damn, Spanky. That's OG material. Holy fuck, 10 years. Bach also called our troops baby killers. What? Just so my chat knows, Philly's in here. Philly likes to cause some stuff, but at the same time, as long as people are not disrespectful in this channel, they can have their opinions, and you can stay. That's just how it works. I don't care what side you're on. This is about mental health, but at the same time, if you're not, being super hateful, you can stay in chat with varying opinions. And so if people are wondering why I'm not muting Philly, is because, well, what if somebody in here was MAGA and they're like, William, I don't trust you, man. I don't believe you. Like, okay, why not muting them is not fair, right? They're not being hateful. They're just saying their opinion. They don't trust me. I get it. So I got to be the same way on both sides. I can't treat one side one way in this channel, in this space. So people will disagree in chat, guys. Just understand that. But we won't let the hateful trolls in here. I'm just telling you. There's a vast difference between the restreamers and the boots on the ground streamers. I think that dynamic is what's at the root of this whole issue. Most of the boots on the ground, especially the people I care about, have forgiven me. So you look at Josh and his girl, and you look at Danny, Rebel, and Chris. Those are pretty much the four boots on the ground who hate me and make it very vocal while having Christian values. And that's where I'm like, okay, well, if you weren't claiming to be Christian, hate me all you want, but all four of you claim to be Christian and Charlie Kirk like, and you have this hate for me and you spew it. Besides that, I didn't know the Josh dude too much, the one wheel guy. I didn't know him too much. He would just show up. I didn't have interactions with him. There was no friendship with him. Chris and Danny, there was a little bit of a friendship. I didn't know they were gay, which wouldn't have mattered. And so basically what I'm saying is the people that cared, or I cared about the most down there, boots on the ground, have forgiven me. And I'm thankful for that. And at the end of the day, I was there for Tommy, right, guys? Watch the videos. I posted some on X. Watch the videos. Where was I with Tommy? All the time, right there, right there. My focus was Tommy. My biggest friendship down there was Tommy, and he forgave me. I'm good. Tommy Boy's girl forgave me. I'm good. Haley forgave me. I'm good. Ground Zero, Nico forgave me. I'm good. We can go on and on. Josh, Ghostface, Cade and his girl. All these people have forgiven me. The ones that I really cared about, the ones that I was really involved with, boots on the ground. So that's a very good, I appreciate that, Kiss. Because you're right, it's different dynamic. When you know a person, you see a person, you're a mix of violence, and then the people that are across the country with their opinions. And I'm glad for the ones that are across the country who are in my chat and supporting me. It's what I'm trying to say is the haters that want to hate, well, you're not boots on the ground, bro. Your opinion to me is irrelevant. I'm 3 minutes behind stream, but yeah, it was Andy that streamed Tommy first. Bach didn't show up until way later. Facts. Bach didn't even, you know what? Climatics showed up before Bach, if that makes sense. It was right around the time Climatics got involved that then Bach came around. Stupid shit, bro. What a fucking real weirdo that guy is. How do you change a donut? Like the dude had 2 donuts and he literally has 7 tools out there. Takes him an hour and a half, 2 hours to change a tire. The whole time he's saying it's because of me. And then when he puts his tools away, he's like, yeah, man, these are my MAGA tools. Bro, you're in Canada. Fuck you and fuck your whatever the fuck you thinking, bro. The fuck are you? Bro, what the fuck are you doing even giving a fuck about what's going on and talking about MAGA, bro? Like, and you're Muslim. Just like the scammers and the fraud and all these people taking money from America, this is what Bach wanted to do. He wanted to take money from patriots. He wanted to be relevant and take money from you guys. Pretty much scamming. Because you know he doesn't give a fuck about our country. He's Muslim. He can't. Hit the like button. Oh, yes. We got 59 people. We got 35 likes or thumbs up. I know I always do it when I watch somebody's live. I miss the thumbs up. But if we can get some thumbs up, we're looking for about maybe 40 thumbs up. So that's what, about 5 more thumbs up. If not, that's okay. I guess some of you guys are just tuning in. That's all right. Just so everybody knows, a quick channel update. I'm 36 hours. I'm 36 hours away from being the first stage of like monetization, super chats and memberships. I'm only 36 hours away from the 3K hour total. So, thank you. Can you guys imagine? Just listen real quick. Remember my hateful videos? The day that I deleted those, I became monetized. But because I deleted all my hateful videos, it didn't go through. All those hours that everybody gave me disappeared. So I had to start over. This is day what, 17, guys? So basically, within a little over 2 weeks, you guys have engaged with me so much, maybe by tomorrow or the next day, I'll be monetized. Well, the first stage, sorry guys, the super chats and the memberships, and I could put merch out there and stuff. You know, the ads is when you become official, but that's like 1,000 followers. We're a long way from that, which I'm okay with. But thank you to you guys for in such a short fucking, some people it takes 5 years to get where I'm at. It's only one video a day they do. Boom, they do this. They're you know, I'm a rare breed. And because of you guys, within almost what, over 2 weeks, I'll be that first stage. Man, thank you to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Sure, I'm giving you content, but you guys are the reason why anything happens within YouTube. The algorithm, people, new people coming in, new subs. It's you guys. You guys are literally on my journey. You guys literally support me. And so wherever I go from here, it's because of you guys. It's like, wow. Wow. Oh shit, we got text. I don't know if unfiltered is okay. Nothing yet on the chair, guys. Hopefully they'll knock. It's a very nice chair, guys. I can't wait to show you guys it. Zach literally said not to ban or time out people because he wants to chat. So Robbie, we got to find a way. My chat's got to find a way to literally either go on Zach X's recent YouTube video and make comments, go to his X and be like, look, bro, Clyde has banned a lot of people. Go to your YouTube studio and look. So I'll try to do it. He won't listen to me. But if you guys can comment on Zach X's most recent video in his YouTube to let Zach X know what's going on. The mods that I mod, I trust. And there's mods from different spectrums of the political space. But I trust my mods. Somebody needs to reach out to Zach X and let him know. Because maybe sometimes you won't know. Sometimes I had a mod that would ban people, and then they come in all to be like, bro, why did you ban me? And I'm like, whoa. So I go to YouTube Studio, and sure enough. So I didn't know unless people reached out. So you guys got to reach out to Zach X. Tommy, Shane, Josh, and Zach all owe me laundry detergent because they all have made me laugh so hard I peed my pants. That's funny. You see, Robbie? Robbie was here for my camping thing. I wish me and Tommy and Carrie and the crew could have just went camping sometime. But we were just out there doing the pushback, you know? Robbie, bro, so hilarious. Robbie's all for the camping. I'll tell you what, if Robbie can camp every day of his life, Robbie would be out there. Will, did Tommy know you were a diabetic back then? Yes, I believe so. Yes, I believe so. Because I would talk about my diabetic stuff. Maybe not initially within the first week or two, maybe I didn't say I was diabetic, but yeah, Tommy knew I was diabetic, yes. I don't chat in Zach X's chat much. Way too mod heavy. just watch it with chat off sometimes, but he literally told them not to ban or time out anybody. Sunshine, hey Will, are you going to bring your charger out that day so you can see it? That would look pretty neat at air show. Will, are you okay? Here we go. We already knew about swamp babies, that retard. So come back, swamp babies. We know who you are, bro. You're trash, right? I just allow you here. Obviously these people are the same people, Sunshine and Swamp. So let's do this. For those of you who want to know about the charger, go look at my last video. Go look at my last video. There's a situation behind the charger, Here, I just want to show that, hey, that I do own this car and have this car and everything is cool. Got all the fobs for it. So watch. We're gonna go ahead and get in here. All right. There is no longer GPS on this car. You see, it starts up. Everything's good. So yeah, this is my car, right? And so here's the fobs. It runs, and I'll post some pictures. All right, thank you. Some people say the video is AI. Well, why the fuck didn't I AI out my fucking grill? Anyways, for anybody who missed it, if you want to know about the charger, go watch the last video I did yesterday towards the end. And it explains the charger situation. Let's see. We got text messages from my boy. All right. So we are tracking the chair, guys. So anyways, let's get back to it. Air shows are really cool until a big plane crashes and the entire crowd goes silent. Well, let's just hope that... Listen, guys, if I go out live with you guys and an airplane hits my forehead, well, that's a hell of a way. Do I want to die? No. But to have that as a story, hey, man, that would be all over the internet for quite a while. Did you see P-Town Patriot? Did you see Will, the MAGA Chud Destroyer? Did you see Will, the bipolar guy? Bro, he was live, bro, and that plane just smacked him in the forehead. I'd rather go out that way, guys, than, I don't know. I suppose the best way would be in your sleep, right? But I'm so far back in chat. Swamp is worried about the car because Swamp doesn't have a car. Swamp's one of those piece of shit guys, though, that we're not going to get into it. We're not going to give him any... I mean, look at his name, right? Bach feels like a Timu Klai. Did we miss something? Jesus, man, I'm so far back in chat. Good to see you, Art. Bro, I'm so far back in chat, man. Rick says hello to Navy wife. A Muslim loving pepperoni pizza would be pro-American, not anti-American. Well, okay, Philly, man, don't do that dumb shit with me, bro. Don't do that dumb shit. The motherfucking Muslims don't eat pork. That's the point. For fuck's sakes. And it's got nothing to do with being an American. Everybody across the world eats bacon. Canadians are known for bacon, you fucking weirdo. Eating bacon would be pro-American. Eating pepperoni would be pro-American. How about pro-Canadian? I mean, what the fuck? Like, don't do this with me. Philly, you gonna make me, bro. We're gonna go on space and we're gonna debate each other, bro. Cause people say you smart, bro. But I'll tell you what, man. I'm real quick with it. And I make a lot of sense. Such a weird thing to say. Oh, it's pro-American. Canadians are known for bacon, maple syrup. Come on now. Why do so many Canadians think we care about their input in our politics? I promise they don't want our input in their politics. I think, guys, this sounds silly, but I think we should take Canada. I really do. I mean, not like in a violent way, but just kind of consume Canada to literally make Canada part of the United States. Just engulf the whole ass motherfucking thing. That's just my opinion. Canada needs our help. Canada owes us so much money. Well, I haven't muted you, and none of my mods have muted you. So, again, we could disagree, but bro, you just kind of being weird with the situation, bro. Like the dude ate pork. The dude ate pepperoni pizza, right? Pizza is an Italian thing, right? Not an American thing. Get it right, my boy. Americans have constitutional rights to freedom of religion, free exercise. Clause is clear in this. I mean, that's true, Rowan. That's true. Yes, even religious. Yeah. Philly, luckily, Will doesn't seem to be running a MAGA channel rather than a mental health awareness channel, which affects people on every side. Yes. This is exactly right. We're going to disagree in this chat because a lot of my followers are into the politics. So we're going to disagree, but at the same time, if you can be respectful, you can be here. This is the thing. So the haters across the country who have probably never even been to Portland is crazy. It's true. Cly acting like Tommy needs a YouTube pimp. That's hilarious. Where's the mental health talk? Lots of scary Muslim talk, though. Lots of scary. I wish I can click people's profiles and see when they were made, because some people can do that. They'll be like, oh, that account just got made today. That because it's just, we get random trolls. Lot of scary Muslim talk. You're right. There's a lot of scary Muslim talk. Muslims are scary. They want death to America. That is actually a scary thing. You're right. You're trying to empower that comment against me. Well, guess what? Muslims are a part of my mental health. Muslims might be part of that person's mental health. Because when I walk by a Muslim, what are they going to do? Are they going to scream Allah Akbar? At what point are the cells, the terrorist cells in America, going to go active? Because they're here. We all know they're here. At what point are they going to go active? So yeah, Muslim talk is very scary. Winston, have a good day, buddy. Rowan is very much a leftist, and she's a mod. See that? I respect her, right? She's never been hateful to me. She's been supportive of me, and that's all that I care about, man, really. So You can't be a Muslim American, Philly. Philly, Rowan, could we get on a space at some point, me, you, and in Philly, and we could talk about mental illness and we could talk about this Muslim stuff? Because just typing and not having this person have a voice doesn't feel right to me. Because Muslim in America doesn't fit. You can't say Muslim American. It makes no sense. And so it'd be good to have a space at some point where we can basically talk about, well, maybe one space would be mental illness, right? And one space would be, let's talk about Muslims, right? I don't know. That's up to you guys. I just don't like having this kind of debate with actual people actually being able to talk. You know, if that makes sense. That was weird. Let me go look at something, guys. I got to check something outside. That was... Just checking something. Oh, it's treat time, ladies. Oh, that's what it is. It's the trash. The recycling. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm giving the beautiful ladies their treat. All right, ladies, what are we doing? We're going to do, let's do this. You guys get chicken with shrimp. How about that? Hey, my babies. Chicken with shrimp. Guys, we'll be right back real quick. We're just giving the kitties a little treat. I got a webcam that I'm going to get myself tomorrow. Well, I'm going to order it tomorrow. And I'll be able to kind of turn it around and show you some things that I do, I guess, around the house. So you're not just looking at something over there, whatever the hell, the wall, and not what's going on. Okay, where's my scissors? You're not chatty today, guys. What's going on with that? Okay, we got a little meow from Harley. Bro, you're not going to give me no meows? That's how it is now? No love, no conversation, no what's up, Big Daddy, nothing? Gosh. Can we get some meows or what, ladies? Can you talk a little? Huh? Okay, well, that's a first. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's get back here. Anyways, I want to have a discussion in a space about Muslims, man, and absolutely destroy Philly, bro. Sorry, buddy. I do have some respect for you, my guy, but we got a lot to talk about. I've been reading a lot about Muslims, by the way. Shit. I'm trying not to. I know the chat's going back and forth. So the chat's kind of going back and forth. Off topic, but Zach just apologized and addressed the issue that were going on in his chat for anyone that is interested. And yes, I did go resub to him. So Miss Mo, did Zach X able to go in there and unban people? Is what I'm understanding. So he knows that Clyde was doing something wrong. Is that what I'm to understand? Navy wife says, hello, Rick. Bach is not Canadian. He is an Islamic Muslim, not the same thing. Sorry, guys, for some of the words. I'm just shit. Just got to let you know. 51st state, baby. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to be that guy, but Canada needs help, bro. Canada needs more help than just money. And I think that just as a strategic standpoint, as far as how the world's going and how the World War III might happen, I mean, you know what I mean? Because they can't get us from sea. Nobody can really get us from sea, bro. That's just the way it is. That's why America is so strong. Is you can't really come in through the sea. You can't come through like that. So you'd have to come through Mexico, but Mexico's really only got, well, I know it's maybe a couple hundred miles or whatever it is, but it's still kind of manageable. And then you got Canada, but Canada is so huge of a border. So if I was to think I'm going to do something boots on the ground type shit to America, guess what we're going to do first? If I was against America, guess where I'm going to land and start fucking shit up first? Right? Huge fucking landmass. You can put whatever you want. You know the game Risk? Remember the game Risk, guys? I'm just saying. So no, we have enough problems in the US already. No need to add another problem or add another problem to the list. I would leave Canada. Hey Taz, how you doing? You know where I'm at, Will. Dearborn is 13. Look, man, I already know. Dearborn Heights has the mental health hospital over there, the Henry Ford something. I've actually been as a young adult in the Henry Ford hospital. I don't know if it's still over there. But man, as a young boy, remember I was gangbanging, doing the thing out there in Detroit. You got Flint, you got Dearborn. Dearborn is nothing but Muslims. Been that way for a long time. Mr. Jake Lane or Jack Lane or whatever the fuck his name is lucky that he got out of there with his life. I'd be down that for. So guess what, guys? Me and Philly at some time are going to be on an X space, and we're going to talk about the Muslim stuff. I am ready to see the posters that Keeping It Hopeful gifted. Yes. Because of the length of the posters, I don't know that it will fit in the mailbox. So it should maybe, well, I hope they knock on my door. That's all I can say. Whoever steals those, well, fuck it then. You're going to open them. You're going to see it's about mental health awareness. Hopefully you return them or you just throw them away, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. I want to go see the park and the roses soon. Well, Navy, I forget where you live, but if you ever come to Portland, let me tell you something. You're good. You don't got to worry about shit. I'll take you to so many nice places. Man, we would check out Voodoo Donuts. Oh, I love me some voodoo. We take you to there's just so many places. I'm just saying, if you ever visit, I got you.
You have another fucking text message.
Oh shit, what do we got? What do we got? Oh. They're coming soon, guys. The posters are not too far away. Okay. The posters are not far. I should get a knock at the door. Couple blocks away, guys. So very soon. And we'll be able to see the posters, see how good they turned out. We went to the park this morning, Navy. Yes, we did. He did unban. He didn't mention names, but he unbanned and got rid of all his mods. Good for Zach X. Good for Zach X. I'm glad that he unbanned people. Regardless of what people feel in accusations on the guy or where you sit, do not have abusive mods, bro. That's crazy. I trust my mods. And my mods sit all over the political spectrum. So That's why my channel, I believe, is super cool, right? We're disagreeing about some things in here right now that got brought up, but for the main part, we're all here for literally, obviously, my bipolar, but also just mental health in general is the idea. So, and I will continue to keep my channel that way, no matter how big or whatever happens to it. I'm going to keep it that way. Clyde was banning people in Zach X chat. So that's what happened. He was just banning people that were, fuck you, Clyde. What makes you think you can go into Tommy and say and do shit with Tommy, and then now you're gonna say and do something with fucking Zach X, bro? You were actually done. You're actually kaput. You're kaput. Like I can't even fathom that. Like now you've pissed off a bunch of people, bro. You thought you had haters before? Oh boy. Go ahead and have your little coffee, fucking whatever you call it, bro. Sip on your fucking nasty ass bitch ass latte, bro. What's your content now gonna be? Oh my, bro. This dude had the keys, bro. If he could have just ignored the trolls, he could have continued making the money, bro. He could have fuck the trolls, bro. You can continue to ride Tommy and ride Zach and ride everybody. You could have just, because that's how you started, Clyde. You bitch ass. It was all about the money. It was how you could use Tommy. How could you use Ground Zero? How could you use Nico? At one point, how could you use me? Because you interviewed me and you did all that shit. I was Uncle Fester in your chat. I was a cool ass dude. I was Tommy's right hand man. You use everybody, bro. And now you are fucked. Literally. All this you were raking in, bro. Yikes. And you had to go to your live people and say, guys, I need money for Match.com. If you guys will fund it, I can get a Match.com account. What the fuck? What the fuck? You guys, anything I say here, I'm not lying, bro. There's videos of it. It's wild, bro. Man, fuck Clyde, bro. Fuck leeches. Your cats are going to destroy your posters. Possible. I'm gonna go out and get, or I'm gonna go on Amazon and get some actual picture frames, guys. Your driver Christian is on the way with posters. Just sent you update. Yes, I see it. Hey, William, great morning walk. Thank you, Moon. I should be doing my housework right now, but gotta run, man. Hey, Dan, it was good seeing you, brother. Always good seeing you, my friend. Dan has been a day one guy. Miss, I just listened while I do my housework. Man, you guys use some words that are hard for me. A malignant narcissist can never just let things alone. Good idea with the picture frames, yes. Don't sleep on OBS. Isn't OBS like a program? Yeah, you're right, Philly. I don't even know how to do none of this shit, man. 51 viewers. I appreciate y'all. If y'all missed the thumbs up, if you can hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. We also got a poll in here. Shit. I actually forget what the poll is. Short-term memory, man, is so tough. But we got 71%. So over 50%, right? Yeah, it's free software. It's super easy. I'll send you a link for easy tutorials. I'll take your stream to another level. It'll take your, okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Dang, Miss Mo, you're trying to help me. Malignant. I'm 43 years old, 44, and I've got people in chat doing how they would do in school. You know how they do it in school? Come on now, don't be capping. Like I've got to be one of those guys to learn some of these words still. Kind of sucks, but yeah. Let's see, guys. I want to 10, 20, and what? Okay, we got that. But we're tracking so much shit that you guys have sent me. We got Unfiltered sending me a gaming chair that I'm tracking. We got posters. This might be a little bit more longer of a live, guys, than normal. Unfiltered is going to help me with my channel, today or tomorrow, guys. I'm not going to read personal text messages because I don't want to slip up. It's not like, I'm just saying. But my package is out for delivery. I don't want to. But really, you see, all I get for tracking is this. Like, you know how sometimes, guys, you get a map and it'll say how long, how far away the delivery driver is or how many stops. Some big ticket items, right? Tables, chairs, lockers. It's either FedEx or maybe an Amazon affiliate that they'll use. And then you won't get a map of where the driver is. So kind of sucks. It's not easy to have debates about Muslims because the greatest thing about America, the Constitution, allows freedom of religion, and that is what people need to realize. The laws of the land. Okay. Being Muslim, you want death to America. Can you explain that, Taz? Freedom of religion, I get that, right? But again, we're talking about Muslims who want death to America, death to Western civilization. Can you speak on that? What is your thoughts on that? I'm glad you realize that I'm not trying to be bossy. I'm just trying to be supportive, like you are supportive to me. You're not being bossy. What? Come on, Mo. Mo? Don't do that. Don't do that, Miss Mo. You know I got love for you. I've never once thought any weird shit about bossy or anything with you. I appreciate you being here. So that's what I think. I'm excited about your chair. I'm excited too. Man, I'm so excited, guys. I'm like, man. Can we get W's in the chat for Unfiltered? Come on, guys. Can I get at least 10 W's in chat? There's fucking 50 of you watching. Can we honestly get W's in chat for Unfiltered, please? Because my whole streaming setup is literally him. 100%. Literally. Come on, man. Can I get 10 W's at least? I want more. I want like 20 W's, but can we get at least 10, bro?
You have another fucking text message.
Come on. I'm not asking you guys for money. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You guys see what they just did to my package, bro? Bro, I'm going to beat somebody's ass, bro. I swear to God. They better. I don't know if my mic works this far or not. Deliveries, people would say, I don't even know my white mic is even working, bro. I'm so. Like, yeah, they're just posters, man, but they mean something to me. Sorry, baby girls. My mic probably doesn't work. So, because I went too far. So, sorry, baby girls. I'm sorry I had to run. I know you ain't never seen Dad move that fast, have you? Well, okay, guys. First of all, so we got the W's. Can you guys still hear me, though? That's the thing. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. So I want to show you guys something. And I hope some of you move, baby girl. I don't want to hurt you real quick. Move. Okay, thank you. So I just want to say something to you guys. So for some of you that know who've been here for a while or who have seen me in October when I was getting stuff, MAGA was sending me walkie-talkies, body cameras, vests, first aid kits, backpacks. Come on, move. I was telling you guys that they would be delivered and then somebody would steal them. And then everybody was saying that when I was like, fuck MAGA and left MAGA type shit, they were saying that I scammed Amazon and all this. But let me show you something. Instead of delivering it to my house, I don't care. I'm going to show you this. There's no doxing. But instead of delivering it to my unit and putting it in the lockers, look what the fuck they did to my shit, bro. You see that little fucking, you see this? Look at this. This is this. This is this. You see what they do to my shit, bro? And so everybody was really saying, William, you're just trying to scam Amazon. You're trying to, scam people. And look what they fucking did, bro. You see how little this package is? They couldn't put it in the locker, bro. They just set it there, bro, so thieves can take my shit. If it wasn't for keeping it hopeful, sending me this, I wouldn't even had no idea my package was there, bro. And it makes me fucking angry. Well, we're angry 1 minute and we're happy the next, so here we go. We're doing an unboxing. And if somehow my address was shown, I don't give a fuck, guys. People know the address. What the fuck are you going to do anyways, man? What is somebody... These people who have hated me have had my address and nothing's happened, so... You can't dox me. And the reason you can't dox me is because the police already know who I am. So you can't dox me. And you're not going to show up. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, I know you guys want to play with the box. Let me see. Is there anything really to... Fuck it. Go ahead. Go play with the box, girls. Bro, look at this. Yo. Keeping it fucking hopeful, eh? What a fucking great name, guys. Of all the bullshit names you see and all these trolls and all the dumb shit you see, keeping it hopeful. Man. That's what we're doing, keeping it. We are literally, I try to live by your name every day. Okay. We got some posters, guys. Let's see. So these posters are going to go, one's going to go here and the other one's going to go here. So they did a real nice job, bro. This packaging is official. I'm not even going to lie to you. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are so great, bro. I just feeling the material, bro. It's thick. Oh boy. What do we, oh my. Oh my. All right, let's back this all the way up. Oh my God, this is, just so you know, keeping it hopeful, I'm going to get this tattooed on me. Your design, I'm getting tattooed on me. I swear to you. I swear, bro, this is going to get tattooed on me. Probably in a couple days, actually. Okay. I want to be as careful as I can. So we got make people great again, right? We got the brain, because this is a brain thing. We got the rose. We got the thorns. Oh my God, did she put the fucking St. John's Bridge? Is that the St. John's Bridge? Wait a minute. Bro, in the trees, Pacific Northwest, guys, we got the trees in the background. Look at this. Bipolar awareness. And then you guys can kind of see down there. I'm not trying to like bend this poster. So I'm trying to show you this the best I can without, you know what I mean? I want this thing to stay pristine, guys. Oh my God, bro. The color doesn't, it's blue, bro, with red thorns, bro. Oh my, this is something so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool, man. Dude, I have a brand, bro. I have a fucking logo and a brand because of keeping it hopeful, man. Look at this. Oh my God. Speaking of climatics, guys. Speaking of climatics, look at this poster. So we got this poster, and it's hard because I'm so close. Activate main character mode. So we got, to be fair, guys, these dang near look like my kitties. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So we got my calico kitties on the poster, and then look what it says. Yo, bro, it's Claw Matrix in this motherfucker, bro. It's Claw Matrix. And it's, look at my kitties. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Keeping it hopeful. I swear, man, I hope one day I can meet you and give you a big hug. I swear. If I ever get big, guys, and I can travel the country and go to different states and meet people, because we don't know how this bipolar is going to take off, right? I am so blessed. You know, if God's really out there, guys, I tell you, things like this. Oh, man. I got to get to the chat comments, but holy crap. Those things, oh, my. I'm going to have to send money to Keeping It Hopeful to make me more posters. Like low key. I cannot believe how fucking great those turned out. And the colors don't do justice to you guys, bro. The blue pops, the red pops. Oh, man. Oh, man. I cannot tell you how thankful I am. I can't tell you how thankful I am, man. That's crazy. So we got W's. Can we get it? Can we get the number 7 in chat? Can we get 7s in chat for keeping it hopeful? Can we get 7s? I know people do 1s and 2s and all this. I want to do something just crazy random. Can we get 7s in the chat for keeping it hopeful? For just the posters, for being doing the banners, for all the things she's doing. And I haven't been able to give her $1. So can we get 7s in chat for this individual, please? I mean, 56 of you guys are here. It's whatever. I know a lot of you do support. Can we get 7s, man? Keeping it hopeful. Thank you. So we got the W's. It's those posters are awesome. We got 7s in the chat. We got 7s in the chat. Yes. They're not. They didn't come in tubes. They were wrapped up very well. But where the posters are, the cats can't get to them, guys. Come on now. We're good. The posters are good. I'm gonna go on Amazon when I get off of here and try to find some picture frames. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. But the posters are gonna be safe until they're up, and then when they're up, they're gonna be safe. So don't worry. Looks like you need a merch shop now so we can buy those. You know what, man? You know what? We're gonna make that happen. The posters that are created will be on the shop when I have one. Again, guys, there's so much to do. And so I'm kind of doing it a little slowly. There's some things I don't know how to do. There's some things I need help with. I don't, but when the merch shop becomes available, we will do posters. I don't see many YouTubers out there with their merch shop doing posters. They'll do mugs and shirts. You got to realize, guys, I was a juggalo. And so when you go to hatchetgear.com, you would have posters, keychains, hats, shirts, jerseys. Do you realize that Keeping It Hopeful has made a whole ass outfit for me? Look at this. Let me show you actually, guys. I'm going to have, a whole ass, it's, it's mind blowing. Keeping It Hopeful is a natural. Trying to see. Give me a second. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to show you. Oh, here we go. Full outfit. Full outfit. Bro. Let me see. So none of her information is shown, right? Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it's none of her information can be shown. So if you look here, so we got the shorts. You really can't see down here what's going on, but you got the shorts. You got the red, white, and blue hat, right? Because we love America. We're all about the red, white, and blue. Just saying. So you got the hat. Now you got the shirt. You got the shirt. And again, guys, we're still, we're still just working it all out. But best believe that behind the scenes, Keeping It Hopeful has a whole wardrobe going on. We're going to have posters. We're going to have shoes. We're going to have Air Force Ones. Yeah. That's something you didn't know, huh? That's something even Keeping It Hopeful didn't know. Because I know somebody in Portland who does custom Air Force Ones. So yeah, they'll be a little bit pricey, because I got to pay for the shoe, pay for the design. So those will be like a rare, unique item for people to order if they want, right? Those will be for the OGs out there that stomp around the Air Force One still, But bro, we got so much that we can do. Keychains. Lanyards. Lanyards. Is that what this called? Those things where you hold your keys and shit? Like, bro, wallets? Let's do some wallets. How about a purse? You know, the ideas, bro, that you can do as far as merch. And realize I was a juggalo, so I've seen all the merch you can possibly think of. And I'm actually going to use some of that knowledge to just give people things that other little things they might like to have, right? Maybe you don't want to put a poster up, but having a keychain or a lanyard, oh, you could rock with that. So 7s to keeping it hopeful, and keeping it hopeful, again, know that what you're doing on the back end of things, I will make sure that you get some of the profits. Like low key, I really don't care about needing to make money. But I feel what you're doing, I do need to make sure you're cool as best I can. And I will make sure that I do that. 100%. I don't care about making money here, guys. I really don't. I don't give a fuck about the dollar. But if I go on X and I see somebody that's wearing a hat that was created for my channel, that means more to me than a dollar. I'm just being real with you. I don't need money. I survive. I'm good. If Keeping It Hopeful has a graphic design business, you could send people her way. I mean, right? Like, does Keeping It Hopeful has a business? Shit, I don't know. If not, she better start one. Low key. Keeping It Hopeful, LLC. I mean, I don't know. Is that how it works? They turned out great. I'm glad. Hope you are able to enjoy them. What do you mean? I'm enjoying them. Bro, did you not see my reaction? I'm getting that shit tattooed. I'm literally getting that shit tattooed on my body. I'm not joking with you guys at all. At fucking all. I'm getting that shit tattooed on me. And you guys are going to be there when it happens. I like 7, God number 777. Pay me by paying it forward, helping others along the way. That will be worth more than any money. Keeping, you are a blessing. Yes. It will come together in God's time. You do the Air Force Ones, that will be sick. I'm an Air Force One guy. I really am. And I'm going to get those on Air Force Ones. I am literally going to be fucking stomping around with mental health awareness, bipolar on my fucking shoes with the fucking brain, the roses. Oh, you fucking believe it. Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I think we're going to the mall, guys, and we're going to hit a few spots. Tomorrow will be a long live stream. Don't worry, I have extra battery packs to make sure I stay live. But you guys, if you really want to see some cool shit tomorrow, man, we got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. We got to go get the shoes made. We got to go to the mall and get hat and shirts made. I'm doing a lot of shit tomorrow that's got to do with the channel. So stay in tune for that. You made something worth more than any money. You made friends. I would take friends over $1 any day. If somebody was like, William, you could have $1,000 right now, or you can be on the river kicking it with the homies, what would you do? The homies every fucking time. Sure, if I was homeless, struggling, I couldn't eat, I couldn't pay my bills, well, that $1,000 would be enticing. But where I sit, I live within my means. I'm okay. And I would definitely pick friends over $1. Just saying. I love seeing people happy. I don't understand jealousy, but people being happy thrills me to no end. I'm happy, guys. I had I had Miss Tommy Boy's girl. For those of you who miss it, come into chat and spread some love. How awesome is that? Then I've got posters. Here in a little bit, I'll have a gaming chair. I'm like, whoa. I'm just so thankful. You know, what I'm not thankful for, though, is what I just showed you guys. So, for anybody out there that truly doubted if I was ripping off Amazon or being funny with Amazon, I just showed you reality. Like, look at that. Just look at that, guys. If it wasn't for keeping it hopeful, sending me this picture, like, oh shit, it's delivered. That's why I was saying, oh shit, because packages here disappear in seconds. Instead of putting the fucking thing in the locker or delivering to my fucking address, look at this. And I hope keeping it hopeful, if you could say delivery was shit, I don't know if keeping it hopeful is allowed to leave a review. But if you can leave a review and say how shitty this was, because look at this. You put it right next to my lockers, and on top of that, you didn't even knock on my door or put it at my doorstep. You know, man, I lied and was hateful about certain stuff, but a lot of stuff I was true on. And this is kind of things that set me down my bipolar anger way. My rage is because some things like this. Oh, William's a liar. What do you mean? He's just trying to scam Amazon. He's trying to scam this. He's trying to scam that. And right there in real time, you guys saw. How in the fuck do you not put it in the locker? And how in the fuck do you not put it at the person's doorstep? Instead, oh, you know what? Seen you. Set it down and roll out. Somebody would have opened that package, saw those beautiful posters, and just trashed them. Just throwing them somewhere out there to the wind. Fucking angers me, man. I think from now on, if people send me stuff, if it's possible, I will pay the sender money to do signature or something. I don't know how this works. But fuck, man. Can you make a small poster board of your brand? Take it to the hopscotch thing. You can share your story through art. From living by a river to a home that tried to suffocate the brain. I would probably get a smaller version. So maybe if you're able to, I can send you some money. You can get me some smaller posters. I can frame them. And then what I could do, well, I don't know what the fuck I could do. I could try to figure something out. I mean, it's a good idea. But I'm thinking about getting the tattoo before I go to hopscotch. For anybody that doesn't know, hopscotch is something I'm going to do here in Portland for you guys. It's going to be a video. It's just a very unique experience. Go ahead and Google it or look at my post here on YouTube. Meanwhile, beauty sits in the middle of it all with the trees and peace and the delicate, beautiful rose. You know, man, the trees and the bridge really mean a lot because whether you were trying or not, that looks like the St. John's Bridge, which is very important in Portland. I like maybe a month and a half ago, I was actually going to jump off the St. John's Bridge, but they've got it to where like it's hard to. Yeah, I was going through some shit, man, a few weeks back. The police did have to get involved. Mental health had to get involved. They tried admitting me to the hospital. My blood sugar was fucked up, so they took me to the ER first. I was able to come down from my mania. I wanted to kill myself. And the St. John's Bridge has a lot of meaning to me. And so whether you were trying or not, I like the bridge. I love the trees. The trees is kind of nature. We're always talking about going camping. So the tree, man, what you did is just super intuitive, super fucking cool. So seriously, when you live in an apartment complex, deliveries are a disaster. They either cram it into our mailboxes where you can't even get it out, or put it in front of someone else's apartment. They always deliver my food to somebody else's place. It pisses me off. What does a P.O. box cost? I have no idea what a P.O. box would cost. And then I would have to go all the way to where that P.O. box would be. So I will see if it lets me leave a review. The best luck I had with getting deliveries right was calling FedEx Delivery. I told them my frustration and how I want them delivered. Gotten it right since. It's just, I can't believe they took a picture. You guys understand what I'm saying? Why in the fuck would their proof of delivery be them taking a picture of them not delivering it to my door and them not delivering it to putting it in one of those boxes? You understand what I'm saying? So you took a picture, right? Oh shit, we got a text message. Well, guys, it's between 4:30. Let me block this part out. Well, no, I'm not going to show that because it'll act weird. It'll show my address. But so the chair is between 4:30 and 8:30. So now we've got a bit of a time frame. We're not going to be on here that long for that. But anyways, the chair now has a time frame. Maybe business cards with the logo and the website on it would be cool to hand out, etc. Yes. I'm going to wait till we have a merch website until I do any type of business cards where it's like, okay, this is William. Here's me on X. Here's my YouTube. And then we'll put the website. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a great idea. Please stay. Call 988 if you or anyone in here is in crisis. The day he picked was New Year's Day 2026. Okay. What are we looking at, guys? How long have we been on here? We got some shit popping up over here. What's this? Okay. So we've been on here for 2 hours and 34 minutes. We'll go to 3 hours. I think that our time in the mornings will be like a 3-hour time period. And again, guys, I try to go live between 8 and 10. Tomorrow, though, oh my. Tomorrow's going to be a fucking marathon. I'm going to go out and get a bunch of stuff done. I'm going to eat. You guys are finally going to see me eat on camera because I'm probably going to eat some food at the mall because it's going to be a long day. Tomorrow, bro, is going to be probably the longest stream I've ever done. Navy wife says, my husband committed suicide from PTSD from the military 18 months ago. We love you, Navy wife. You know, Navy wife, you got supporters. You got me, you got supporters. I'm sorry. Thank you for his service. Thank you for him allowing us to have the freedoms we have. And you know, if it wasn't for people like your husband, we wouldn't be the greatest country in the world. So I got to get something to drink real quick, guys. Give me a second. Mountain Dew or well, we're going Dr. Pepper. We are that what is it called? Mountain Dew Baja Blast, the orange flavored one. I mean, it's all right, bro, but it ain't all that. I don't really drink much Mountain Dew anymore, which is actually crazy, but all right. Can't wait to get the gaming chair today, guys. Now I don't have to sit on the edge of a bed. Man, just W's, bro. Just fucking W's. I'm winning so much right now. Like I'm just winning, man. I do have to have a snack with you guys. I'm sorry. I'll have some food after I get off stream. I did have like some orange juice and shit earlier, but sometimes I struggle in the morning, guys, because I'm not really hungry. Anyways, we got a you may think I'm weird. It's a peanut butter cream cupcake. Not your traditional just cream, your chocolate. This is actually peanut butter cream. So, you know, I always got to be careful when I eat these so none of it falls on the floor, because you know how sometimes these break apart, and I don't want the kitties eating chocolate and shit. You know what I mean? So peanut butter cream. Okay. Miss, we can't beat ourselves up. Yes, we can't beat ourselves up. You know, I know we can't, but my brain always keeps telling me I'm a fucked up mom. I just have to remind myself that I'm not. Definitely don't think that. And I don't care where you sit on the politics. You can be a good mom no matter where you sit. So don't, yeah, that just, come on now. Stay positive. You know, stay positive. Come here. Reach out to your real friends. You know, don't let that creep into your head. Misfit, you didn't mess with your kids. You didn't mess your kids up. Without those genes, they wouldn't exist today. We can't change genes, but we can be aware and proactive. Yes. I gave my pain to God. Hey, Art. Yes, hello, Art. Dr. Pepper. Yo, Art got me with the Dr. Pepper. I didn't see that. I love Dr. Pepper, obviously, right? Um, Sometimes at Fred Meyer's down there, guys, you know it's just down the street from me. It'll be buy three, get three. So buy three, get three. Oh shit! I'll go down there and get like 12 cases of whatever diet soda I want. And I know people tell me, "Oh, diet soda's bad for you. Diet soda's bad for you." Well, we're working through it, guys. When you take a guy that had just sugary soda every day of his life, this, that, and that, going to sugar free, come on, man. I try. That doesn't even occur to me on my hardest days. I can't imagine the pain, the horror of someone finding me after making that kind of choice. I'm so sorry for the people that lose that battle. Um, Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, guys, I went down to the Moda Center where the Blazers play. And I know there's kind of a blind spot where the Max goes. And I was going to just completely wait for the Max to come and jump out in front of it. Crazy enough, I thought to myself, what would that do to that driver? I mean, it's not their fault. They can't control it. But what the fuck would it do? What would it do to that person's mental health? Honestly, if I was driving a train or something and somebody jumped out, man, that would hurt me in my heart. That would hurt me. And so obviously I'm still here. That doesn't even occur to me on my hardest days. I can't imagine the pain and horror. I'm so sorry for people that lose that battle. That's true. Misfit, with the way this world is going and in this society, I can't imagine raising children now. May God be with you. You see, man, we're interacting in here great. This is what I want the channel to be, guys. Positive, being there for each other, human first. Make people great again. Make people great again. I drink sweet tea 24/7. It would hurt my heart too. Misfit, I don't know anything about your past, but from the outside looking in, I see you're there and trying to help your children now, and that's what matters the most. Facts. Sweet tea and Dr. Pepper, water for a headache. Well, without caffeine, I struggle. I'll be real with you. You see, the dang muffin breaks off already, the dang cupcake. So I got to be more polite when I eat. And I'm by myself because I just don't want like that little piece is there to fall on the ground. And now the cats are eating chocolate and shit they shouldn't be, right? So, man, it's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boy. Mm-hmm. She's thicker than a Snicker, boys. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. She thicker than a Snicker. You got to be old school to know what I'm talking about on that one, man. Bro, those posters are so cool, bro. Man, those posters are so cool. I wish I had picture frames right now. I should have thought about that when Keeping It Hopeful was getting them, because I really want to put them up. But I'm not going to put thumbtacks on them and do that old school shit. We're actually going to do it proper. These are now my logos, guys. I've literally got my brand, and now I've got my kitties. My kitties are literally on a poster, guys. How cool is that? Wow. That's fucking cool, man. They always say peanut. They always say peanut better than what you. What? Hold up. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. I'm thinking peanut butter. Derp, derp. They always say the parent better than what you were parented. That's what I'm doing. Misfit. There's a group on Facebook called the Brave Ladies Club. Well, I hope that's a good thing, Misfit. I hope me reminding you of your family is a good thing. So. But guys, without further ado, we got the best part of the cupcake. I've ate around it until I got the good part, bro. Man, when you guys see me eat tomorrow, I'm thinking pizza. Man, it's a big slice like this, dripping grease all over. Mm. Tomorrow's going to be a great day, guys. I should be walking out of the mall with some gear. The guys are pretty fast on turnaround, especially for me. So, tomorrow we're doing 3 hats and we're doing 2 shirts. We might do the shoes tomorrow, I'm not sure. But that's our goal. And I'll be live for the whole thing, guys. I will probably be live from 8 in the morning to maybe 2 or 3 p.m., maybe even 5 p.m. It's going to be a long day. So if you guys want to see a day in the life of William, do they call it vlogging? Is it vlogging when you kind of go out and shop and do things and eat? I guess it'll be our first proper vlog. Being a human is so hard. I'm not missing any chat here. By the way, good to see you, CND. Misfit, Navy, Miss Mo, everybody. Good seeing all you guys. Moon, good seeing you. I got a lot of love for CND, guys. Misfit, my daughter is lost in a dark place in her mental health. She is self-medicating and on the streets. I've been actively looking for her, but I still have those moments where I blame myself. You know, man, let me tell you something. A parent cannot be held accountable for their child's actions. If that was the case, guys, how do I say this? I mean, I told you about the abuse. I haven't even told you guys serious shit about my abuse. I've only told you about physical and mental abuse. I was raped as a kid, man. I never told nobody that. You guys now the internet knows. I had this foster mom, man, raped the fuck out of me. And I try to think, and I'm like, it would always be after dinner, man. It would be after dinner. And somehow, you guys know dinner, bedtime, this is kind of the thing with foster care, And so, but I remember just being groggy and waking up, and this bitch was just on top of me, man. So whatever. I'm not going to get too far into it, but man, I've got a lot of fucking abuse, and I don't know where I'm really trying to go with this, man. But you look at that type of shit, and I could have made the actions to be a bad person, right? To be a violent person, to be a criminal, to be, locked up, dead, doing violent shit, right? And what I'm trying to say is it's up to me. So I went through bad shit. I went through physical, mental, sexual abuse, and I'm still a decent person. So for somebody to think that they did something wrong somewhere and what their child is doing is because of them, well, your child is doing what your child is doing, right? It's a lot of times it's got nothing to do with you. And even if there was something that might have could have happened, it doesn't give the child the right to act or do a certain thing, right? I hope I'm trying to make sense, man. I'm not no mental health counselor. I can only speak on myself, my opinion, what I've seen in life. And CND, I support you 100%. And when I asked you, what area, is because I'm an old school juggalo, bro. Unfiltered and Raw showed you guys a picture of the addresses I was known for. So that's just where those things he pulled up was just where somehow a piece of mail got sent to. Bro, I've been everywhere. And I still know people. And I was trying to be like, well, what city? She picked the one city I had no ties to. Because I would send the homie out. I'd be like, what's up, dog? Can you go look up for homegirl real quick? Can you reach out? And just stay positive, CND. You can't think like that. None of you guys, misfit, none of you guys can sit there and just don't think like that. I'm not a mental health counselor, bro. But what I can tell you, man, is you can't hold that shit deep. Do the best you can every day. That's all that matters. So many people are lost in addiction, and it's got nothing to do with their parents. It really doesn't, guys. And parents hold that. Man, I've been on the streets. I've met drug addicts. And for some way or another, they get caught in that. Whether they just say you're living with mom and you go to a party one night. Oh, mom, I'm going to a party. Cool. And you go, you do a little cocaine. All right, cool. You go back home. You still love, everything's good. It's that cocaine. You go to another party. Maybe you're doing a little heroin, smoking a little weed. Whatever it is. You still got a good mom. Your mom's doing your best. But now you go into these parties and now you get in that addiction. And now it's fuck you, mom, or fuck that, or I'm going to steal from you, or whatever else comes behind that addiction. And maybe it's just because they simply went to a fucking party. So you cannot blame yourself. So many people I've met on the streets, their addiction had nothing to do with their families. But they would say, oh, my family doesn't want me home, or my family don't trust me. And I get that side of it. It's because you probably rob from them, you act a fool, you get violent. But that's different. So take it from me or not, your mothers, your fathers, you guys love And that's what you got to hold on to. And it may sound silly, but that's how I feel. So I hope you can just try to stay positive. You know, man, people say, oh, you know, you got raped by a woman. That's cool. It's absolutely not. There's nothing cool about what happened. And it happened over and over and over. It came to the point where there was no drugs or whatever she was doing. Because I don't know what she was slipping into me, you know, as far as, because dinner time would happen. I drink my whatever the fuck I was drinking, milk, pop, and I would be groggy. And it got to the point where I would wake up, and she just got to the point where it was no more drugs, guys. I was just getting fucked every night. And because it's a woman, people think, oh, that's a good thing. It was horrible. And I didn't know how to tell anybody. You know? What do you do when you're fucking, 10, 11 years old? What the fuck do you do?
You have another fucking text message.
Yeah, man, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible. There's nothing funny about it, man. There's nothing fun about it. Guys, I've never told anybody about that. I've never told a single fucking soul. I was sexually abused in probably 6 or 7 different foster homes. I was abused by foster dads. I was abused by the sons of these foster parents. So much abuse. There is so much horrible shit, guys, that, again, I don't know how I'm in a free world. I don't know how I'm dead. I don't know how I'm not a Jeffrey Dahmer, or what do you call his name? Jeffrey Dahmer, or a Timothy McVeigh, or a mass casualty person, right? Schools or colleges or any of that. I don't know how, and I'm not saying that to scare nobody. I'm just saying I'm not that. But like, if people really looked at everything and really seen the facts, how the fuck does somebody like that function? And now the internet's probably gonna snip it and fucking try to make fun of me. Oh, William this and William that. He was sexually raped. Like, there's a person downtown who protests against ICE. I think his name is Shane Noakes or something. And there would be things brought up with him as far as butter knives because he was abused when he was a kid. And I never thought that was cool. That really fucking bothered me. So there was things that would happen within the movement, the MAGA Patriot Corner movement, that I didn't agree with, that was sucky. And, yeah. So abuse, man. Fucking abuse. What? Yeah. I could tell you guys horrific stories. I would probably be banned off of YouTube. But bro, I could tell you some stories. All I can really say on the subject that I care to say right now is I was in one foster home. Nah, I don't even know. But I'm saying I was in this one foster home where I knew the abuse was happening. There was a couple young girls that came in there. I forget their age. They were obviously around my age, obviously. And I knew what the foster dad was going to do to them. And I guess I just offered myself up. So there it is. And I can say to this day, I know that those two girls, at least in that foster home, didn't get abused. I just wish I knew to tell people, my teacher, right? Just my teacher. I had the best teachers, guys, I promise you. If I could have just went up and said, hey, man, this dude's fucking me, right? Oh, shit. You know what the teacher would have done? Straight to the police, investigation, like, but I never knew to do that. And what kind of kid wants to say that? What kind of kid wants to admit that he's being raped? What kind of, and then as you get older and now you're past it, but you're going through treatment and they're like, oh, have you ever been sexually assaulted? Oh, hell no, not me. Not me. I'm a dude. I'm not going to admit to being sexually assaulted. Nah. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, guys. I'm just kind of talking. How does the evil get? How do evil people get away with shit, bro? You're a fucking foster parent, man, and this is the things you do, and then they just get away with it, man. It's not like I can just go somewhere right now today and start some paperwork or investigation on these people from what, 30 years ago? They're probably dead anyways. How the fuck do people, how do humans do that, bro? Oh, I want to help kids out. I want to help kids who lost their family, who got nothing. And then I'm just going to turn them into a fucking sex toy. When I was 21 or 22, 23 years old, I was over in Vancouver at a grocery store. I forget which grocery store I was at. And I was with some friends, some juggalos, and we were getting some stuff to go have like a little get together. And I look over. Oh shit. So when you're around juggalos and you're considered family, like if you start swinging, they're swinging. If they swing, we're swinging. And I just look over, and I walk over to the guy, and I said, "Hello, how you doing?" And he doesn't even know who the fuck I am. He's like, "Okay, hello." He's like, "Is there something going on? What's up?" My name is William Napier, bro. You know what's crazy? You would think that after them years, he might forget the abuse. He might not even remember the bro. As soon as I said my name, his eyes got big, and I started beating him up. I'm sorry, I started beating him up, bro. I had store people come over, like, you know how they try to break people up, hey, call the police and shit. I mean, you know what people would do if there's a fight in the store, right? And I'm like, nah, man, this motherfucker raped me, bro, as a kid. All my homeboys started stomping him out. So I guess I lied when I said I guess you guys were the first people to know about it. I guess my little, what is it, 4 or 5 little homies right there knew about it. But that was the only time ever in my life that I admitted to sexual abuse, that I told anybody about sexual abuse. But I just remember I'm hitting this dude, they're kicking him. And the store employees, once they heard I'm like, what I said, they just stopped and stood there. People around were watching. They couldn't believe it. I mean, I guess I got get back, but did it really solve anything? No. But it was crazy when I said my name, he instantly knew who the fuck I was. So that means all them years later, guys, all them years later, the dude knew his victims. I don't know if it's more sick if you forget a victim or if you remember a victim. I don't know which one is more sick. Sorry, guys. We'll get to some comments. I got carried away. From juggalos to GDs, it's a good thing. Or gigolos. I can't hold anything back on my channel, right? If this is going to be about mental health and bipolar and helping people, I might as well throw it all out there. And then my mom, when I turned 18, wanted to be involved in my life. Oh, William, I love you. Oh, William, bitch, you know what the fuck I went through? Fuck your sorries, fuck your love yous. And I said that right to her face. I cussed. Fuck you. Because not only did you just give me the fuck up because you didn't want a son, your firstborn fucking son, right? Isn't that the greatest thing in a household is have a firstborn son or at least have a son? Isn't that the greatest thing? So you give me the fuck up. And in doing so, the things I endured, because some of you guys were here when I told you about the story about the garage, where I was locked up in the garage. I would go to school, I'd come back, and they'd lock me in a dark garage. No lights, no play, no TV, no toys. And I would be locked in a fucking garage. How the fuck am I? How? I don't know. How am I sane enough? I don't know. But I told my mom, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't forgive you. You're not going to just come in and be okay. And when she was on her deathbed, you want me to fuck you. It was still fuck you. I'm not giving you that peace. I didn't have fucking peace. My childhood was horrific. The things I had to endure because my fucking mother, she should have aborted me, guys. We don't agree with abortion. A lot of us don't agree with abortion. She should have fucking killed me, man. Is how I see it. Scoop me the fuck out with whatever metal tool they use to just kill the baby. Because what the fuck is the point? Carrying me for 9 months, give me such a horrific thing, and then later on in life, as you realize, oh, I fucked up, and you want sorry? And you want me to be that sorry? No, fuck that. Sorry, guys. This is a bit of a... You're going to hear some shit on this channel, man. You're going to hear some shit on this channel that's not good. When I was... So, some of you heard that I was in McLaren at some point. I did end up in McLaren when I was, I think, 16, 17, or 18. I forget which year of that was. But it was 16, 17, or 18. And while I was in there, I got contacted by a lawyer about some abuse. They had arrested somebody in the attic. This person had videos, VHS tapes of all of his victims. And so a lawyer came in and was like, hey, man, we're going to go to court on this. We're going to sue. He has a cabinet making bit, all this type of thing, right? Like, we can sue. I didn't believe none of it. Nobody's going to give me money. Remember, guys, I've been through so much abuse. I'm like, nobody's gonna give me money. Fuck, I'm sitting here in McLaren because basically no foster family wants me because of all the sexual and physical abuse. When I go to these foster homes, hey, William, it's good to see you. Nice to meet you. They be smiling. I already knew what it was. It was going to be some horrific shit. So fuck you. I'm breaking shit. I'm slamming windows. I'm fucking shit up. And so eventually I got put in McLaren because of that. Nobody could control me. This lawyer comes in. Oh, William, my name is David, blah, blah, blah. He's famous for the Catholic, what is it? The Catholic stuff that happened in Portland back in the day where the Catholic Church was abusing boys. He was that guy. And so I'm like, all right, whatever, man. I mean, I'm locked up. What can I do with money anyways? Fuck it. Do whatever. And so this particular dude had like 200 plus victims on videotape. 200 fucking and plus videos, bro. On videotape. So I did win some money, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. And I blew through it quicker than a fucking crack whore on a fucking crack rock, man. But I tell you what, I had fun with it. I did have some fun with the money, guys. I wish I'd have been smart and used the money properly. But again, remember, I was so young. I never had nothing. And then I get out. And then I have this, oh man. I got robbed a few times too. You know, I had a car. I was having everything in my car, all kinds of shoes and clothes. You know, I'd hang out with people, and whether it was a so-called friend or an acquaintance, I'd be sleeping up somewhere and they'd smash my window, take all. Man, it was just a fucking crazy thing. But man, can you imagine 200 plus videos of you doing that to children, bro? And I don't even remember what happened to the dude, to be honest. I remember the lawsuit, but like, this is why the wood chipper thing is serious, bro. Like, thank you for everybody tuning in. We're kind of just scrolling through the comments. You know, that's a hard thing to admit, man, being sexually abused, right? I'm sure maybe some people could have read around some of my words sometimes in my videos when I would say certain things.
You have another fucking text message.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just. I really think, guys, how am I not a mass killer, man? How am I not a predator, right? How am I not these evil things that happen to me? Because isn't that how that goes, guys? Let's be honest. A lot of the evil in the world, right, stems from things like this, right? Let's be honest. How in the fuck am I not that? How am I not evil? How am I not a predator? How am I not incarcerated? How am I not dead? For everybody with supportive comments, I appreciate you. So for Misfit, for CND, if you think what you've done is bad, oh no. You ain't got a fucking flea's tick on an ass on what happened to me. And I feel like I am a positive person, or at least can function in society, right? So I should be an example that parents can't be held accountable, or you should feel some type of way because your kid might be doing something. somehow it's the individual, and just keep loving. Love will find a way. Love will find a way. I just don't know how evil exists, bro, in such a form. Like, just admitting this to you guys has opened up a flood waters of all the abuse that I had. You create like a stone wall or a shield. You try to just shield yourself from certain things. And I've done that till now. And I'm not sure if I feel good. Usually you get shit off of your chest, so call it, and you feel good. I don't think I feel good. I think I'm just saying my life. There's nothing good to feel about it. This doesn't get nothing off of my chest. This does not make me feel better admitting it. But it came out, here we are. And the point of it is, parents cannot be blamed for what their children do. People can try to say, oh, well, this, and this happened. So yeah, this dude is acting this way or did this or this, man. You guys think you've done something wrong? Oh, you ain't got shit on what wrong is. Can you guys see a little bit of why? Like, Tommy is my buddy, man. But some of the things, it resonates with me. I was sexually abused. So if you make fun of somebody just because you hate their political beliefs, and again, I'm not poking shade at Tommy. Somebody's going to clip this and say William's talking shit on Tommy. I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I ride out with Tommy anytime, anywhere. But there are some things that go down, and yeah, you're just kind of poking the bear and you're getting your views. But when it came to that, it hurt me a little bit. Sexual abuse is bad, and we're all wood chipper gangs. So I'm just saying, man. I've missed a lot of comments. I appreciate people who have tuned in and responding, sending love, sending stuff. It's hard to read some of it just because I'm going through a thing right now. But, man, I hope that me sharing my story helps Misfit and CND and other parents who are struggling. This is the only reason I admitted to my sexual abuse, is to basically show Misfit and CND that, you can't think because your kid may be going through something or acting a certain way that it's your fault. Sure, your love means a lot. If you know what I'm just saying, man, like, I don't know that anything makes you feel better. For me, I'm just a guy that's trying, man. I'm just a fucking guy that's trying. Hopefully this bipolar mental health channel helps people. That's my goal. I wish I could have done something real positive with my life, guys. I wish I could have been maybe an undercover, right? I'm funny, bro. I feel like I can fit in, right? Like, I was a juggalo, boom, you heard about that. GDs and folks, boom, that. I was this MAGA crew, boom that, right? So I've been places, I've been in groups of people, very easy, very funny until I lose my head with the bipolar. So I feel like I could have been an undercover agent. Yeah, snitch, you call me a snitch, whatever. But I wish I could have helped my country, my community. I wish I could have helped get bad people off the streets. Call me what you want. I really wish I could have been involved in human trafficking. Women and young kids getting snatched the fuck up. Nah, bro, I wish I could have been involved in that. But instead, it was dumb shit, man. It was shit that had no fucking meaning. Man, my channel is not PG-13. We're not PG-13. Maybe I need to make a disclaimer on my profile too to, you know, if you're not 18 plus, stay away. But then what do kids do anyways? Oh, not 18 plus, let me tune in. So maybe that's a bad idea. I do try to do that age restriction thing. You know how you go live? I don't know if you guys have ever been live, but I do hit the age restriction thing. But then again, with a young adult hearing me talk about my sexual abuse, would that help a young kid go to somebody and get help? I would hope. Okay, I'm not going to yell because I don't want you to hear this, or because I want you to hear this, or I'm going to yell because I want you to hear this. I know I'm not a shit mom, and I know I can't blame myself, but there is a part that tells me I am a shit mom. I choose every day not to listen to that. That's good. That's very good. So that's my only goal, man. Is to help
You have
people.
another fucking text message.
There's people emailing me and messaging me about they want to donate. My Amazon wish list is in my profile and on my X, guys. You guys can go there. There's different increments of gift cards. I think there's only a few items on my wish list anymore because everything has pretty much been gotten by people. So whoever's emailing me and trying to message me on the phone, you're obviously listening. If you want to do any help, that's the options. I got my Amazon wish list up there, and that's what it is. So. Um, Hugs to all the survivors in here. 100%, man. 100% to all the survivors. The survivors of any abuse, mental, physical, sexual, all of it. It's all abuse. It's all bad. I'm to the point I don't give a fuck what anybody cares about me anymore. I mean, I never really did, but I know what the trolls do. I know how the trolls act, and I'm beyond and above that shit anymore, man. I'm above and beyond that shit. So go ahead and clip away. Oh, you're my baby. Oh, my beautiful baby. They made a poster of you. Oh, I love you, mama. I love you so much. We got a poster. The claw matrix, guys. The claw matrix. I'm gonna get that in his hat, bro. You wait till you see the gear I can get made, bro. All I needed was keeping hopeful to give me the ideas, and now I can take this shit to the mall. You guys know what they do these days. These guys can make anything, bro. They can make anything on a hat and shirts. So, but I'm gonna get a hold of a tattoo artist here after I get off of live. I'm gonna send them the picture of this, and I'm gonna be like, bro, I need this tattoo. Can we do it the first, the second, the third? Let me know. Let's get it in. And I'm trying to think, where am I gonna put it? It feels weird for a man to get a tattoo on his leg, right? But boy, I got some nice canvas on my legs. I got some white skin, boys and ladies. I got the whitest skin. Boys, I might have to really just do a tattoo right there on the leg. I'm just saying, I know a lot of dudes don't do it. It's a women thing, but because I really want to do it. I want to do it. Do I do it here? Do I do it on the good arm right here? Or do I do a bigger piece on the thigh? Can I do it on the neck? I won't do it on the face, guys. Don't worry. Show the posters again. Okay. So the first poster we got is of my kitties. Activate main character mode. Bam. Gizmo and Harley, bro. And then we got Claw Matrix. Claw Matrix. I'm not going to show these again, guys, until they're in the picture frame. I'm not trying to touch on them. And by the way, at the bottom, if you weren't able to see, guys, it says, no mercy, all claws, fueled by curiosity and bad decisions. I didn't even notice that. That's even cooler than I thought it was. And here's the tattoo I'll be getting, guys. Make people great again. Bipolar awareness. You got the trees, you got the bridge, you got the brain, you've got the blue rose, or excuse me, you got the red rose and the thorn and blue thorns wrapping around the brain. And then on the bottom of this one, obviously bipolar awareness, empathy, action, and hope. Brain, heart, like a plant symbol, and then the symbol that they use for cancer and stuff. So, yep. Oh, the baby. Oh, my beautiful mama. Oh, I love you. You know that. I love you. My chat loves you. I mean, we got posters of you guys. This is you guys are gonna live on to, like, what's the word? Infamous. You're gonna be. Yep. You don't care. You're like a poster, whatever. I've literally got a poster of my cats, bro. Like, oh shit. All right, there we go. Dang it. All right. But that's fucking cool, bro. I got a poster with my cats, bro. Bro, I can't wait till I keep having to slide this thing in and out, bro. Like, okay. Ain't no tramp stamp, bro. There ain't no. Oh hell no. My booty cheek, bro. Right above my tailbone, bro. Oh no. How am I gonna show that one with my booty? Oh hell no. We ain't doing none of that. Riley, good to see you. Kathy Grandmom, good to see you. You guys are acting a fool, bro. You guys are acting a fool. Never gonna fucking happen. What? Oh, there we go. It says right there 20 by 30. Cool. So we'll get some picture frames, guys, and we'll be in business. I wonder if they sell picture frames that light up. You know what I'm trying to say, guys? I don't even know if I've ever seen one before, but I wonder if they got picture frames that, you know, the frame has like little lights or something within it. I'm going to try to see if I can find something like that. Because it'd be kind of cool if like, because I'm going to end up having like a light here. It'll be different ambience in the room. And so I wonder if they actually sell picture frames that have like a glowing or light effect along the, you know, I guess the frame. Because that'd be kind of cool. I will probably get the tattoo, guys, you know, on my thigh. Cause then I could be like talking to you guys and kind of showing it a little bit, talking to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you guys can see the tattoo as it's literally being done. It'd be kind of cool. If you don't like needles, guys, you might be a little squirmish, but oh yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the tattoo done. Watch, guys. Just stay tuned. Well, I'm glad everybody's laughing about fucking me having a fucking tattoo above my ass crack. That ain't gonna happen though. I'm glad everybody's spitting coffee and spitting tea and having a great time, but not gonna happen. Miss Mo, Rip Nelly. Andy is a good dog dad. My heart goes out to him. Rip Nelly. We're sorry for Nelly. There is no tea for the day, guys. There really isn't any new tea for the day. And I'm kind of glad. Again, I want this channel to be positive. We do talk about the tea of the day, I guess, but today, luckily, there is no tea. Well, I guess other than the fucking that one guy that pled the fifth 111 times. What was the name? Fucking Fucky's? Fussy? What the fuck is that doctor's name that made us get the shots and wear masks? And now he's in front of Congress or wherever he's in front of, and he's talking about I plead the fifth. He's like, they're like, what day is today? I plead the fifth. What color is the carpet in front of you? I plead the fifth. Who's the president of the United States currently? I plead the fifth. 111 times the dude plead the fifth. Like, fuck that, man. Get some of those LED lights you can put on the frame or look for picture lighting. You can get lights to go above. Keeping it hopeful, I'm going to do that. It's been a mental health therapy day in here, and it was good for me. I'm glad, Miss Mo. I love Navy, man. I love Navy wife. I really love Navy wife. I'm just saying, man. A good woman. I love all you guys. I love keeping it hopeful, man. Um, I don't ever really say that to anybody either, too, guys. For me to say I love somebody or I got love for somebody, I don't give that shit easy. You can imagine all the abuse you guys know now. I don't just give that out. I just don't swing that fucking word around. Before the relationship I'm in now, because you all know I'm getting married next month, but the relationship I'm in now, before that, like, girl, you would go try to, like, I don't know, man, date and do shit, and girls want you to, oh, I love you. What do you mean? In 3 days you love me? And you want me to say I love you back? And so, like, I did have issues with relationships before this current one because I couldn't just say I love you. Like, you just want me to say I love you because we're fucking? Like, it doesn't work that way for me. But in the long run, man, I'm glad where I'm at in life now. Um, Girls that I really, really liked, and we're gonna just try to go forward together in this world. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that her family accepts me. Um, they make a poster frames and don't stick out from the wall as far as a picture frame would. Um, I'm going to clip that you're getting married next month. New T will get a new boo, and he's getting married. Cool. The world kind of knows it because I told Enrique Torrio, the Proud Boy, War Boy guy, War Boy Studios. Well, I told him. So the world kind of knows it. But go ahead and clip it. It's all good. Will, I know today was rough. Please remember, you don't end your pain, you only pass it on. And you would pass it on to over 600 people. Those tiny LED lights are great. I'm here to the party. You're for real. I don't know. I didn't know you were dating. I was only kidding. I mean, people have kind of known in some of the chats I would do, like going to karaoke, hanging out with a girl. Me and my kitties are at a girl's. Like, so people probably had an idea. At least there was something going on. But I mean, it's official, man. It's official. It's crazy, actually. It's like the only thing I'm concerned about with everything is like her family. Her family's paying for everything, obviously. Uh, but my thing is like I got to get a ring for her. Obviously the dude's got to get a ring. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get money to get her a fucking ring. And then, like, bro, what can I do? Sell some things I got. Maybe I can raise $500. What does a $500 ring look like? And I'm sure she wouldn't give a fuck. I could probably go. Remember those old school machines where you put a quarter in and you turn it and you get that weird shit? Like, I could probably go get her a plastic fucking ring, but not really. That would be, I could not do that. That would be no way I could do that. But so I've got a lot of shit going on off of here that I got to figure out. But it's real. It's going to happen. And you guys will be along for the ride. We're going to Florida. And then we're going to go to Hawaii. And then sometime the beginning of next year, we're going to Ireland. So Man, I'm stoked for that. I'm always talking about going to Ireland on this channel. Man, I'm so fucking stoked. I missed you getting married. Congratulations. I pray it goes well for you. Yes. Pawn shop, yeah, pawn shop's an idea. There's some ideas. To be real with you guys, man, I live paycheck to paycheck. I mean, I even told you guys I'd be down there with Tommy, protecting Tommy, and I didn't have enough money for a fucking cheeseburger. So it's like, fuck, bro, it's a struggle. Hopefully my girl doesn't watch this, knowing that I'm struggling getting her a fucking ring. That's embarrassing as hell. But yeah. You have a tattoo wedding band. That's pretty cool. Dang, Navy. Well, I appreciate the comment. I mean, you are a pretty individual. I will say this. Navy is a pretty individual. You know what I mean? Well, why are you joking? You make me feel weird, bro. I'm like, damn. I'm just like, how do you respond to that? I'm like, fuck. I mean, you are pretty. I said you're pretty, so you are pretty. So there you go. But god dang, man, you're fucking with me. Oh man, you fucking with me, dude. That ain't. Come on now. I'm going through all this shit, and then you try to do that, bro. That's like, damn. Tattoo ring's kind of cool. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Man, cherry Dr. Pepper, guys, hits different. For all the young ones out there, when they say that word, I know what it means now. It just hits different. Bro, cherry Dr. Pepper hits different. You have a tattoo wedding band also? Well, gosh dang, Navy, what happens if you decide to say, one day you find a great guy, right? Of course, it's too soon. I get it. But then what happens? What the hell happens? You find a good guy. Because let's be honest, I believe that your late husband would hope happiness for you. I'm just saying. It's hard to hear, maybe hard to believe. But Navy, I believe your late husband would wish happiness for you. Well, then there you go. Simple enough. I can feel you on that. Nope, my husband was my only true love. Well, then there you go. Keep it loyal till the end, my friend. Been together 26 years, married for 20 years. Woo-wee! 20 years in the bank. God dang. So, guys, you guys have got to do me a favor. Can you guys do me one favor in chat, please? Can you actually, when I go off of live, can you guys actually comment on some of my videos? I'm getting not many comments on my videos, and comments matter, even if it's just like good video, William. I'm struggling and you help me. Just any type of comment you can leave, because that would also show engagement. I get very little comments, so I'm really trying to push the content, guys. I'm really trying to push the algorithm. I want to get this to more people. And that's the only way to do it, is if you guys engage. The views are good, the thumbs up are good, but also know that just commenting on my videos, and there's how many of them now? 17 days. If you guys can just comment on the videos, my channel would explode. but we're not getting much interaction in the comments. So again, I'm sorry guys if I'm asking for too much. But for those that do care, who do support me, who support each other, if you guys can go in the comments, once I end lives, I'd appreciate it. I was married 24 years. My husband died. Sorry, Moon. Oh, man, 24 years. Man. I mean, I could also say that as well. Congratulations on the years, man, because nowadays people will get married, argue over the topping on the pizza. Oh, pineapple's good. Now, fuck that. Pineapple is shit. Fuck you, bitch. Now, fuck you, motherfucker. And then they just divorced over a slice of pizza. I'm being honest with you. Like, my generation, they worked through their shit. They worked through their fucking shit. This new generation, one argument and they're done. "26 years, my second marriage. First one was 18 years. Grampsta. Grampsta is an OG gangster. 26 years and 18. Well, ladies, let me tell you. Ladies, if you want a real one, Grampsta might be available. He's got 26 years and 18 years behind his belt. My God. That's almost older than I'm alive. My hint to a lasting marriage is communication. Man, I'm sorry for all the loss in here, guys. That is normal for lives to not get... Hold up. That is normal for lives to not get a ton of comments after. Have you thought about saving your lives so you can have them? Then using something like CapCut to make videos and shorts from the video? You guys, listen, guys. Do you remember when I was on my phone and I was upside down drunk? I don't know how to do shit. And keeping it hopeful, you're the only reason the channel looks good. What do you mean, CapCut? I don't know how to do shit. If it wasn't for you, I would still be in the fucking ice age. So I don't know how to do CapCut. I have another monitor. I don't know how to put videos up here so we can watch them together. Bro, I'm using my phone still. Bro, I'm still using the trusty old phone to show you guys shit. I don't know how to do nothing. Unfiltered is going to try, but he's a busy man. And on top of it, like, the dude is the one that set me up with all the shit that I have. Crazy. So I'm trying, guys. I just don't know what to do. So, okay, we're keeping an eye on that. All right, guys, what do we got? Well, I guess we're going to go another 20 minutes, guys. So we got 20 minutes. We're going to cut the live off at 4 hours. Usually I go to 3 hours, but we got into a conversation. Plus, there's some good interactions going on in chat, so that's great. People don't take marriage sacred like they used to. You're right, William. You will learn in time, Will. Look how far you have come already. Thank you, Kathy Grandma. Welcome back, Art. Been with my husband for 14 years, married for 4. Well, salute to your husband, keeping it hopeful. Salute to your family, your whole ass family. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I feel like I'm just an extended family member, Maybe weird to say, but you invested in me. And man, you got to be thankful for the people that invest in you. And that's why I don't like Bach and I don't like Climatics, is because Tommy, in a way, invested in these guys, right? I'm just being honest. When you invest in somebody, that matters. And so thank you for investing in me. I'm technologically illiterate too, William. Don't feel bad. Oh, I don't feel bad. I'm just saying, people are like, William, why don't you do this? And William, like, do that. And I'm like, bro, I barely know how to fucking use the fingerprint scanner on an Apple fucking laptop. I almost got locked out of my own laptop. Talking about taking it to the Apple store. What? I didn't know how to take the mouse to make it up and down. Like, bro, I'm so fucking. I'm just saying. We'll get there. Well, Navy, I hope at some point you're able to visit Portland, Oregon. It would be great. I don't even know how to do AI, guys. I really don't know how to do AI. If somebody told me to pull up AI to do something, I would say something to AI, and they would lock down my MacBook. I would be locked down because the AI is thinking security alert, security alert. Fuck the motherfucking laptop when it was delivered. You guys saw it. It was talking to me. I'm like, bitch, shut up. I'm like, hey, like the motherfucking thing talking to me, bro. I don't have anybody in real life other than Unfiltered, but he's way up in Washington, so I don't really have anybody even local who can help. The tech is hard, plus takes a lot of time. This is why I'm terrible at posting. Not to mention, you know how weird you come off on video when you have social anxiety? I look like a nutcase on my video. I don't think so. I haven't looked at a video of you, but I wouldn't think so. I mean, you just created some of the baddest fucking... Dude, you created some shit I'm going to tattoo on my body. What? How many people can say that? That they created a fucking image and somebody has it tattooed on their body. Let's be honest. You've done that. I'm going to carry that tattoo on me the rest of my life until I'm dead in the ground. We're going to go live getting that tattoo done because of you. Tomorrow, I should be able to show you guys my tattoo appointment, actually, to prove that I'm very fucking serious. All right, guys, we got like 7 or 8 minutes left on this live, and then we're done for the day. I don't know what any other of the YouTubers that we tune into are doing today. I don't know if they've got an event they're going to. I think Unfiltered is usually live at 8 p.m. every night, West Coast. So, but I'm not sure if he goes live tonight or not, but stay tuned just in case. We got a lot of things going on, guys. Tomorrow, guys, we're going to, it's going to be a long live. So tomorrow's going to be the longest live we've ever done. Maybe an 7 to 8 hour live tomorrow, because we're going to be going all over the place to get gear made. We're going to go out to eat. We're going to hang out. We've got the air show in the middle of the month. We've got You know, these posters we're going to hang up. We got gear being made. We just got a lot of stuff going on. Art, good to see you, man. I'm glad you tuned in a few times. I appreciate your support. Raw and unfiltered, we're going to an air show together. Boy, Navy, we have a lot of the same issues. Thanks for sharing. I always feel like I'm the only one. Kathy, grandmom, and Navy wife, salute. I appreciate everybody tuning in. This video, guys, I believe this video, once it's done and Google acknowledges it, this video will be the video that sets me to stage 1 of monetization. So everybody that's tuned in to this video, my next video might be like, oh, guys, holy shit, I'm monetized, depending how soon Google acknowledges the hours. And so I just want to say on the end of this video now, thank you for everybody who's been tuning in, because you guys will put me on stage 1 of monetization. You know, the super chats, the memberships, the merch store, these type of things. It's the 1,000 subs that gives you the ad revenue. So, and I really care just about the first stage, because on the first stage, you can raid people. You can do memberships, you can do super chats, you can do all the little gem thing, whatever the little weird things that pop up on the screen. I don't know what those things are called. You use the tokens or the diamonds, or I don't know what the fuck they are. Anyways, it opens up all that shit for you guys to be more interaction on the channel. I'm also going to try to put some money down to where when the memberships come, I'm going to try to gift memberships myself as well to the channel. Because again, I don't care about making $1, but being monetized would be cool with the other things that come with it, obviously, right? Being able to raid people and everything else. So, because it would just be cool. Anyways, on that note, my friends, please stay tuned at some point tomorrow, because you guys will see me out and about. I'll be getting gear made. I'll be eating some food. I might show you guys, you know, the Saturday market, because tomorrow's Friday, right? So they do Saturday. Well, I don't know, guys, but I have 3 battery packs. I've got perfect internet service, and we will be live tomorrow out in the world, getting gear made and stuff like this. So shout out to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for, I think maybe Unfiltered goes live at 8 p.m. tonight, maybe. I'm not sure. And I don't know what all the other streamers are doing, so you'll have to tune into that. But thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share my story and my journey. Thank you for having my back. Thank you for having each other's back. And I will catch you guys on the next one. I love you all.